I always thought I might be bad. Now I think that I knew. What makes you think I'm so special? If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I can do about anything. I could even learn how to love. If I could begin to do half of what does right by you, why is my shit not started? I did not have a time limit on it. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's what daddy likes. That's what daddy likes. Mm, I gotta call Kamala. Or maybe I could just chill for a minute. Okay, man. Hopefully I'm heard. I don't know. I don't know if I'm heard. Uh, I hope, because I don't have the energy, the circumstance. Hey, Leon, how are you doing? Don't ask me these questions. Don't ask me these questions in the middle of the night. Late night stream, these are the worst ones. I'm not gonna lie to you. The late night streams I do tend to be some of the worst ones. Not by like live viewer wise, just because I'm often tired. Which is gonna sound really funny once I bring in Johnny O Saint Nick. Hey Chris, I mean Leon. You know what's crazy about Chris Dice? He just uploaded a video like 4 days ago. So he's still here. So don't think for a moment Buddy's just not peering in the shadows, trying to find like any information that could be like beneficial to him. Like somebody throw him a lifeline. Somebody, please, but they won't. Because you can't. Because if you do it, you're weird. Okay. Kamal claims he knows about this channel, but I don't believe it. So I'm probably gonna have to let him know it all. Hi, Zamaria. Was it you that I pronounced the name correctly and you got shocked by it? It was like, I'm from New Orleans, baby. You got a lot of people with a name like that. Not only that, like, there's a university name, Xavier or Xavier, or if you're not from Louisiana at all, you will say ex Xavier, and if you do that, that's more of a racial slur than saying the N word. Just want you to know that. Just want you to know that saying ex Xavier is more of a hate crime than anything else. Just like point blank, clear cut. I was referring to Christian. Like, I've been chiefing. Why do you keep coming in here with feet? Is that your fetish? I'm not mad at it being your fetish. I'm just more concerned that it's your fetish. You know, it doesn't have feet. Don't have to be a fetish, bro. Like it just don't. It just don't. All right, let me call. Come on. You should have called her Doctor Chris Respect. No, I like transgender Doctor Disrespect more. If you want to do all that, you could do that on your own time. All right, I'm calling. Come on. Why does Discord say he's playing Returnal? If he doesn't answer, he will completely be blue balling the hell out of me because I think it was like in the afternoon, peering into the evening. Buddy was like, "Hey, I know." I asked Buddy like, "You want to do a stream talking about this? Because if I do it again, I'm not doing it by myself." And he was like, "Sure, but I got like this stream to do, and I don't know." I don't know where it was because I probably should have just asked him where the stream was. People always pronounce it wrong. Even when my mom gets me from school and says my name correctly, they still mess it up. That's so wonderful. Some of them have been saying it like that in the Midwest. Well, be ashamed of yourself. It's Xavier, not ex Xavier. It's not ex Amaria. It's Zamaria. Crazy how the big streamers that win at Dr. Disrespect, but silent on the Chris Guy madness. Okay, so I guess since I'm here by myself, I can kind of peer into that one. Because the great point made at like the end of the stream from like this morning was like people are waiting for more information to come out. And much like Dr. Disrespect, Buddy got on Twitter and just said, yeah, I did it. Didn't mean to offend anybody. We've split ways from Mr. Beast. And as soon as I saw that tweet, literally after I ended my own stream, I was like, well, everybody video is about to start cranking out now. But now after that, the excuse is going to be, well, you all waited for him to come out and say this and say that and say this and say that. And I hope to those people, I'm not specifically picking on you, Odd 11 Dub. Great name. But some of those individuals, I won't name names, Sneeko, keep trying to play weird defense for Dr. Disrespect. So motherfuckers can't play weird defense for Chris Tyson. Now, if they do, they're fucking weird. But, game is game. Oh, now he's calling me. Now he's calling me. Oh, look who showed up. The big time streamer.
Would fucking call me like as soon as I leave to go finish my sandwich, then you would call me, of course. Like the 2 minutes I'm gone. I've been
What kind
here.
of sandwich?
What kind of sandwich?
Yeah.
Chicken sandwich.
Fried chicken sandwich. Fried. Oh my. Who eats a baked chicken sandwich?
Fucking losers. I don't know. People get it.
People from the Midwest do that. So look, how do you? I'm about to send you a name. I want to know how you pronounce this.
Xavier. What do you mean?
Oh God, he did the thing. No, that's not how you pronounce that.
That's how you pronounce it.
Say it again so that everybody can hear you.
Xavier.
No, you don't say Xavier. You say Xavier. See, this is why FD Signified needs to send you all them books. This is why. Because you this is sad.
You might be onto something. I've never seen anybody with that name in my defense, so.
All right. What do you you don't watch football. You're not a sports guy. You're more of a
Not anymore. I'm an intellectual.
You're an anime guy. You got Berserk sitting behind you.
I do.
But anyways, this is Kamal, everybody.
What's up?
Famous million subscriber YouTuber.
Yeah, very, very accurate.
He's for anybody who hates Candace Owens, he got a Candace Owens video on the way, dropping tomorrow. I'm lying.
Nope, not tomorrow.
It's probably gonna come out
soon,
in August.
Eventually.
That shit's probably coming out in August.
Honestly, baby.
Just don't drop it on my birthday. I'm gonna feel played.
When's your birthday?
In 2 weeks. No, next week.
You nigga say the date.
Well, if I said August and next week has 3 days of August in it, you can pick one.
Oh, this motherfucker want to be all fucking different and shit.
Well, look, it's the Terrence Howard. He opened my fifth eye, and I am the true intellectual.
Okay, as long as you're not. Never mind. I don't want to say that. What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on the internet today? I'm gonna try not to eat in the mic.
Well, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know how many times I've drunk and eaten in front of a mic? Like, calm down. Hold on. Wait a minute. Nigga, did you go to MomoCon?
Yeah, not this year's, but the one before it.
I just went to your channel to show everybody who you are. I'm just like, wait a minute. This motherfucker went to MomoCon?
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
No. Now, I feel like we might have to have a conversation about whatever this thumbnail is about BBC teams. I feel like there might be a joke there I don't know about, but you know?
There is. There's context. You just got to watch the video.
So what we doing first? We talk about transgender, or we talk about Kamala Harris? How you want to deal with this?
Let's focus on this Mr. B stuff because I'm interested and I don't know. I see a lot of thumbnails circulating. I'm not in the know fully though.
So you don't know anything?
I'll tell you everything I know. I saw the video that kind of popped everything off when he was like into the lolly shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw accusations of him like grooming a kid, but the kid said he wasn't, and he said they were just doing like edgy Discord messages. But now I see there's been a lot more thumbnails, so I'm assuming there's more information.
Kamal just sits there. It's like, hey, I'm seeing thumbnails about videos. Clearly, something's going on. But
Mm-hmm.
all right. You somewhat in the ballpark. Here's the thing
Okay.
about the one person who's coming out saying they're not a victim.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what I've seen, that story's true. But everything
Okay.
else, whoo, seems like old little transgender disrespect is guilty. Because
Guilty
he
of?
guilty of, I guess, well, as she puts it, past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone,
Okay.
which is just a bunch of fucking, is a bunch of creepy ass messages. Yes, the accusations of grooming. There's this artist known as Shad Man that was drawing a bunch of kids in ways that kids should
Mm-hmm.
not be drawn.
Right.
He had a poster of it up on his wall.
Saw that.
Complete and utter shit show. Like
Okay.
complete and utter shit show. And he fucking went on Twitter at like as soon as I ended my stream, mind you, racist, give me the information as I'm streaming. It's
Right,
real
though?
nigga. It's real nigga news. Like we're here to give everybody the scoop. CNN, move out the way. It's RNN, baby.
Let's go.
I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments. If it hurt or offended anyone, it was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. Because that was the thing.
Yeah.
People wanted like this working relationship with Mr. Beast completely done with. Because after all this shit came out, how can Mr. Beast continue to have this dude in his videos? Like, it's a complete PR nightmare if that keeps going.
Yeah. So it was just a lolly shit.
And to my knowledge, I don't even think Mr. Beast has said a word.
Damn. That was his boy, right? That was like his like childhood best friend and shit.
Probably.
Roommates
I know they
and
were
everything?
friends. I don't know if they were childhood friends.
Over.
Yeah. That's like when FD Signifier find out you've been hanging out with the white supremacists, he gonna get rid of your ass. That's crazy.
Yeah, because we are best friends.
I forgot to show you. Somebody in your fucking Discord tried me.
What they do? Dude, I don't do in my Discord. People have DM me, be like, "Bro, what's going on with the Discord?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, dude. I'm not. I don't have. I got moderators. I don't know where they're at though.
Bro.
I'm in that bitch like once every 2 weeks. I'm like, gonna lie to you.
Bro. It was like, so it was after that last stream I was on with you. Motherfucker like got in your Discord and was like, a motherfucker added me in the Discord. It was like, Ruin Leon needs to chill out. I didn't really like his energy in that stream, and I just told him shut the fuck up. I told the motherfucker shut up and go cry about it.
Wow, that was bold. I like that though.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, my bad. I'm going to check my attitude for you next time. No, next time I'm on Kamal's stream, I'm gonna be even more annoying. I
Right,
will.
thank you.
I will apologize to Mama Kamala though. She probably is not expecting all that vulgar language.
I mean, she
She's
watches
probably
my
just
videos, so she gets it.
Is FD Signifier another version of Dr. Umar? Kamal? Is he?
There's a question for me. I'm gonna say no.
I feel like that question would be better suited for you. I would also say no.
I mean, I did literally make a video saying damn near that exact thing, but
And you got checked on it. So what do you think
know-
about all these streamers and like all the random people on Twitter that's like, you need to speak about this because you spoke about this other thing, and you need to say this because it needs to be consistent. And if you don't do it, you don't want to speak about the transgenders in your collaborations with Mr. Beast.
I don't know. Like, I feel like the Chris thing, from what I've seen, is a little bit more like open ended. Like, it seems like he was definitely doing like edgy white boy jokes with a kid, which is fucking weird for sure. And the lolly shit is weird, but I feel like the Doctor Disrespect stuff was more set in stone. Like, this
Well,
dude is.
I think they both got set in stone once both of them got on social media and admitted to doing it. Because
Yeah, that's true. When did he say that?
who?
When did Chris make that tweet?
That would have been today, or for you yesterday, because you live in the future, at 2:34 p.m.
Okay.
So, and this was after like all these thumbnails and videos came out, and everybody was wondering who's gonna say anything, who's gonna say this, who's gonna say that.
Yeah.
Apparently, like in relation to the victim that came out and said is not a victim, somebody pretended to be someone they're not in order to get them to tell them a story that they also put on YouTube. And it's like, if we're doing that, I can't trust you with information at all. Like, you are drastically untrustworthy. Are you looking at the screen? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this right here?
She just wrote yuck.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple.
She wrote this about the Dr. Disrespect thing. What do you think about that? Just 4 letters,
simple,
1 word.
straight to the point.
Okay.
Not a whole lot to say.
Well, this is more. Well, I'm not worried about that one because we're kind of just focusing on Pokemon right now. So this was about Dr. Disrespect.
Right.
This was about Chris Tyson. Which one do you think is worse? Apparently, because if you listen to one corner of the internet, they will tell you that this is more of criticism than this.
Well, I gotta read it.
I don't know all the details regarding the Ava situation, but I want to make it clear. Any inappropriate behavior towards minors is unacceptable regardless of who you are. It's a shame that people will see this as an opportunity to attack the trans community, which they have, as a whole. One person's actions does not reflect on every single trans person, so please don't view it that way. And if anyone wants to counter that with, actually, don't ever complain again when a motherfucker who works for Disney calls a bunch of fans racist. Because if we grouping everybody in, let's really start grouping everybody in. So which one is worse of a response? Because if you listen to some people, this is worse.
Worse in terms of like meaner, or
Yes.
like
because apparently, according to our favorite alpha male cuck transgender lover Sneeko, this is somehow more damning because she's a big Twitch streamer and she does softcore porn, and it's way so much interesting that she said yuck, as opposed to saying, hey, any inappropriate behavior, regardless of who you are, is unacceptable. Like fuck, that's more of a statement than just saying yuck. I don't know who the fuck this is.
she's a nice streamer.
Who? Oh, what? Val.
She's in the same community as like Pokemon and shit.
Let me see what this is. I'm still in the process of moving, so I haven't been able to fully keep up. But in the meantime, since I've been tagged a bunch, pedophiles equals bad. Trans does not equal pedophile. The actions of one trans person does not mean that. Sucks to see so many anti-trans people act as if it does. I'm hoping Ava speaks up, which she did. Dr. Disrespect is still gross. Lastly, to the incels that only tagged Pokey and I to speak up, even though everybody did after D did himself. You're weird. Focus your hate towards pedos for once.
Yeah, I think I get it. It's just like the PR thing to say.
Have you considered that Pokemon and Valkyrie, when addressing Chris Tyson and Dr. Disrespect, is very different? They posted the exact same time to kiss up to the transovites and refused to disavow Chris, which is not what happened if you look at those tweets and read them. But they completely went scorched earth on Dr. Disrespect on X and on stream. Their bias is so obvious. They're waiting for more evidence. We still don't know. We still don't know what messages were exchanged between Doc and the girl, but we do have receipts of very inappropriate messages exchanged between Chris and the boy, and also now a girl too. There's more evidence damning Chris than Doc.
But are you being sarcastic? I can't tell.
No, I'm reading tweet on screen.
Oh yeah, this dude's tripping.
Because if I were to look very closely, because he says they went scorched earth on Doc on X.
I was about to say scorched earth. She said one word.
Is saying yuck scorched earth. Like, be real. Like, throw all your wannabe biases and weird defenses. I'm talking to the chat. If any of you got like some weird, stupid ass cope defense for Dr. Disrespect, let me just let you know something. He admitted to it. All that she was 17 and 11 months. You have not found me one credible fucking statement about that. Y'all keep referencing an email that got debunked by Dr. Disrespect admitting to it. So it's like, stop saying that. Sneeko keeps saying that. And you know what's crazy?
He was a fucking idiot.
You know what's crazy about Sneeko?
Oh.
He and I guess like 2 other employees have come out talking about other shit that was going on while they were working there. And it's like, oh, you didn't want to bring this up at any other point? You waited until now?
You said Sneeko and 2 other employees? What do you mean?
Yeah, these people that used to work for Mr. Beast and be around Mr. Beast and Chris Tyson.
Oh, right. Okay.
Damn, this would have been helpful information to know about a couple years ago.
Sneeko just says whatever the fucking contrarian shit is that's like anti-woke. That's all he fucking does. He's Asian Candace Owens. He's a fucking clown.
Asian Candace Owens is crazy.
Bro.
Do you agree that Sneeko has a history of not being a man and he's just been the guy who really likes to hop from dick to 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 dick
that he's looking for a daddy?
to dick to dick?
No, that's facts.
Like, he keeps doing it.
I knew a fucking kid like him too, and that shit would always bug me. He would always like emulate somebody. It was so fucking gross. It's like, bro, be a person. You coward fuck. I hate people like that.
Sarah, what do you think about what black people have to say about this?
Let's hear what Kai Cenat has to say.
Bro, sure he's weird, bro. That's
good.
Weirdo. Yes, weirdo. Yes, Chris from Mr. Beast, bro. It's fucked up. It's weird.
And this guy was working with Mr. Beast literally on like the 4th of July to blow up a fake house. So it's, oh God, he's so scared. Oh, another thing, Kamal. Like, what do you think about this whole concept of everybody must start making videos immediately, as if motherfuckers could, or I don't know, possibly start going outside?
Like, bro, relax.
Like,
I don't need to hear everybody's take on everything.
Like, they'll get to it. Like, everybody was getting on like, what y'all call him, Penguin Zero, Moist Critical, because he didn't make a video immediately. Not realizing he did a stream talking about it, and he was going to do a video about it anyway. And the worst part is, now that motherfuckers have made these videos, the topic of conversation is going to be, hey, you motherfuckers waited. Why did you wait? Why didn't you get on this immediately? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? It's like, bro, y'all don't care. No one cares. Y'all just want to make videos and get a bunch of likes and follows and money off Twitter and YouTube. Just say that. Because if you're trying to demand a motherfucker give a response and make a video about it, and then they do it and you still not happy about it, what the fuck? No one knows exactly what Dr. Disrespect said with that minor. I don't give a fuck. He admitted to it. That's enough I needed right there.
Yeah, for real.
Because to me, Bruce, and it's not to pick on you, Bruce, is fuck Twitch, fuck Dr. Disrespect, fuck Slasher, fuck everybody else that knew about that. Fuck Sneeko, fuck the other Mr. Beast employee, fuck the other Mr. Beast employee, fuck Chris Tyson, fuck Mr. Beast.
Damn, you. Why? Why fuck Mr. Beast?
Because that's his friend.
But if your friend's on some weird shit and you don't know, and then you like kind of disavow him once everything comes to light, it's still fuck you?
Say fuck. How do we know that he didn't know? Because if he don't put out a statement, fuck.
I mean, it's been a day. The nigga just fucking tweeted this shit fucking 4 hours ago or whatever.
4 hours ago.
It wasn't 4 hours, but today.
You think Mr. Beast knew? Yeah, I'm gonna have some charitability and say I'm not gonna say he knew everything. I feel like maybe he could have raised the eyebrow at something.
Like, I mean,
So you know
what? That lolly shit
open-endedness.
came out when they were like 20, right?
How old are they?
I think they're like 28, 29.
I feel like this came out when they was like 24-ish. Where's Ahsoka? Ahsoka was in my fucking chat when I did the stream earlier. Like, this was 4 years ago. So maybe.
I heard 7. But I don't know. If your friend's into lolly, this is a question for the chat. I can't see them, but fuck it. If your friend's into lolly, you disavow?
I mean, fuck, you would kind of have to.
Bro, you weren't supposed to say anything.
Why is it
Because
so
I
hard?
just learned what the fuck that shit. I didn't even know that was a thing until the fucking. Who was the one guy with the horse shit? What's his
Oh
name?
my god, Bosch, bro! It's
Yeah,
wait a minute. You didn't see what Hassan had to say about this.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, fuck. Get this colored man off the screen. We don't need to hear about his
Obviously.
opinions about it. Where I think did. Well, no, did Aiden Ross talk about it? No, of
course.
he didn't. Valkyrie doubles down. What are we talking about?
Disappointing and disgusting.
I was hoping for more of a detailed response, but glad Ava is overall stepping away from the Mr. Beast team. Pretty good, pretty decent. Where is the Hassan? Bro, are you ready to hear?
Please, I'm
our
ready to be
favorite-
enlightened.
Like, I'm not gonna say a word. You're just gonna have to listen to this. And for everybody else, you already heard this if you watched the stream from hours ago. So just don't spoil it.
Chris.
The context being people want him to talk about this. And I just want you to collectively lose your brain cells from here.
Can I guess?
What? Go ahead.
He doesn't care. He's not going to look into it because transphobia. That's my guess.
No.
Damn it.
Has Hassan talked about
Honestly, I didn't watch the whole thing, so maybe. But I know the reason why I kind of lost my mind is not because of that.
Has Hassan talked about Mr. Beast Chris? Think about this.
Think about it.
This is no different than the Cody Ko shit where people were just like, hey, I know that the current sitting president
Oh, Lord.
dropped out of the re-election campaign in the most historic thing that has happened in this election cycle, in a sea of historic things that have happened so far.
That
Has
body ratio is
Hassan
crazy.
talked about Mr. Beast Chris? Oh no, don't ban me. Just a question. I'm not going to ban you. I do want you to really think about it though. As a political commentator, do
pause it.
you think
What's up?
Bitch, you know you're way more than that. You do fucking YouTube drama and shit. Like, don't act brand new. Like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not CNN, bitch.
What are you talking
Shut
about?
the fuck up.
What do you mean? Would you like to go
Oh
to
my God,
his-
that's me.
Would you like
Look
to
at those
go
awful thumbnails. Oh my God, they got better recently, I promise.
Would you like to go to his YouTube channel? Oh, he's talking about a weird TV show. Oh, he was talking about the Cody Ko allegations around the same time that Trump got shot at.
Wow, crazy. I see sketch. In fairness, it is a lot of political shit. But
What
if this was
political
like
shit
2
was with
months ago,
Sketch?
well, yeah. I'm not. It's definite. It's definitely not all, but it's probably more political than it's been in a minute. But I mean, it makes sense with the election and shit coming up. But
Oh, it's crazy. So around the same time Trump got shot at, this motherfucker decided, hey, let's talk about Cody Ko's allegations, which I don't know anything about. Internet politics is retarded. If I had like a soundboard that was just like a round of applause, I'd press it right now for you.
yep, and you're a huge part of that, Hassan.
You've never seen.
He's talking about the doctor did respect,
It's crazy.
but it's like, yeah, bro, you talk about fucking YouTube drama all the time. Shut the fuck up.
It's crazy.
do you think personally that right now
Right now.
I'm going to be talking about YouTubers?
Oh,
If it was someone you hate, you'd be
just
talking
did.
about them? There are plenty of people I hate. And I don't talk about them in times
Yeah,
like
are they
this.
accused of being fucking pedos or probably not?
Because unfortunately for you, fucking weirdo drama perverts,
weirdo drama perverts.
Well, damn. I'm kind of right so far. Just saying.
okay? Unfortunately for you,
No, you're not right. You brought up transphobia, buddy.
I feel like but that's why though.
50,000 other adults here that actually are coming in here for political commentary. Holy fuck, bro.
I see dead people.
What the fuck? I wasn't expecting to hear Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, me either of all things.
Oh, because he did a fucking video reacting to the Kendrick Lamar song in the middle of Israel-Palestine conflict.
Damn.
Buddy, you might be sick in the membrane, and it's not okay. Like, bro talked about Trump, who Ahsoka's right, is a politician he hates. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Are we all gonna die? Come on. Like, is this gonna kill us all?
Eventually. I'm gonna live forever though. I'm immortal, but I mean you guys probably will.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's weirdo. Weirdo. Yes, weirdo.
Let me stop.
Yes, Chris from Mr. Beast, bro. It's fucked up. It's weird. It's weird, bro. It's weird.
Can we watch a
weird.
video on what he actually
Shit is
did?
weird.
I need a breakdown. I might give a hot take. Just kidding. Probably not.
Who are we watching? Who are we watching, chat? Do we watch Mudahar?
Whoever's the shortest.
That's 34 minutes. That's not short at all.
Oh God.
No disrespect to Mudahar. All right. We love Mudahar around here, but Jesus
We
Christ.
do. It's just I don't care about this situation that much. See, this is what I'm seeing. New footage. Oh wait, no, that's for something else. Damn it.
Stupid.
He got me.
Do we watch Philip DeFranco? Now it's 31 minutes. It's 31 minutes, but it's like that's talking about two things.
Everything. Yeah, it'll be a section. Whatever is like the most recent, I guess. That's not long as fuck. No did.
Muda brings more info into it. Chris Tyson just got fired. We might have to watch Muda because the thing about the short people is that they'll just talk about it, give their reaction, and peace out, much like I do.
Yeah, I just want to know the information.
Do you want to watch The Quarry?
Fuck no.
I just wanted to hear what he. Fuck it, we gotta watch Muda.
Hello, guys and gals.
The beauty of YouTube is that you can go into this nifty.
You
nifty
would
thing
click
and
on.
speed
I
it.
said whatever the shortest one is. This nigga chooses the longest video out. All right.
It's me, Mudahar, and chances are you probably know one of the largest channels on YouTube, Mr. Beast, 300+ million subscribers, massive channel, and you probably also know some of the people that appear on Mr. Beast's channel.
Just, I had the 2 times speeded, but
From Mr. Beast. One of them being Ava Chris Tyson, who is by far one of the most popular online, but also becoming one of the most controversial online creators. Now, obviously, I'm gonna get the elephant out of the room in this situation. Ava is a trans woman, and months ago, when looking into Ava Tyson and the other creators.
so you can't see my YouTube chat at all, right?
Nah.
I'm gonna read what somebody just put in the chat,
Okay.
and I quote: "Yeah, the dude had lolly gangbang rape on his VR set. He likes scat. He wants to take the foreskin of young people, really young, to use as face cream." End of quote.
Oh. Is that real? That's not all real, is
I
it?
have no idea.
Jesus.
I have no idea. That was just thrown in there.
That have actually made videos on her, people like Sunny V2, for instance. Now, in the last few days over the weekend, it came out with allegations that Chris Tyson was talking inappropriately to a minor, basically making inappropriate jokes with people that were, I believe, 13, 14 at the time. Now, obviously, as an adult, you probably shouldn't be speaking, in any form of candid way like that with a minor. But these are things that
Everyone is saying it's true, so now I'm getting more concerned that I
I want to seriously look into because these are very
Yes,
life-ruining
some
level
stuff.
allegations, and obviously I think everyone should take serious care into reporting and looking into this kind of stuff. So I decided to actually reach out to some of the people affected. But the other thing I've noticed on the internet, which I'll mention for fair sake, is because of the trans identity I mentioned at the beginning, this has become a culture war talking point, and you'll find discourse like, this person's Chris Tyson setting the entire clock back like 200 years or whatever. And if your brain is set there, then I think it's best to refocus and look.
Do you believe that because of Chris Tyson, the LGBTQ community has been set back generations? Much like when a black person does something, it said or says something, which we'll get into, that it'll set black people back
all bad.
generations.
I understand the sentiment because especially after doing all this fucking Candace Owens research, it's like these motherfuckers will take any opportunity to call trans people fucking degenerates and pedophiles and shit. So when you see somebody who's so big online that is trans and has been getting shit for it, and then they are doing some fucked up shit, it's not a good look. but I don't think it's gonna like change the mind of any rational person that's like, well, maybe these trans people are, you know what I mean? I think it's just gonna give more fuel to people like Sneeko and fucking Nick Merckx and Candace and shit. So like it kind of seems like it, but in reality, you know, probably not.
Speaking of Knicks, y'all
Damn, that
know
was a
Nick
great answer.
Fuentes. Y'all know Nick Fuentes like doesn't support Trump, and like a group of people outed that he's in like some trans Discord.
Probably is. Our own Destiny is always saying like Nick is secretly gay, and he probably is. It'd be fun. I mean, you know, it would make sense to me.
Like Jesus, trans people have
Just
a very
be
rough
gay.
time.
That's what I always say. Sneeko, Nick, just be gay.
He gonna be gay anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Look at these individuals as individuals, okay? You can find tons of bad people in every community. That said, there are a few things that I find inexcusable from a personal level, and it's beyond more than just what people are talking about, so let's actually dive in. Now, in this situation, I like to always delve deep into these situations and really try to come to the truth of the matter. And oftentimes, the truth is very nuanced. Now, this actual thing really sparked into the mainstream, where now there's 100,000 plus tweets that exist now.
Speaking of like Republicans and transgender fucking, you know that when they had like the Republican conference last week, the fucking gay dating app Grindr crashed.
I heard it was blowing up.
I wonder why.
No idea.
Now, this whole story has
idea.
become a trending situation on the internet, and one of the
It would have
actual,
been
you know, spearheads
genius
into
to
this-
make a fake account and just look at all the fucking people. Just out them. I guess you can't do that. That was fucked up, right? You can't do that.
Now we have a man that's a part of the LGBT community in the chat. His name is Heckin, and he is shocked by this revelation that I've just given him. Look it up. It was a mighty fine thing that none of these people who want to talk about how the gay is bad decided to talk about. But let's talk about Hulk Hogan showing up.
was a YouTuber known as Prism42. Now, Prism42 made a 59-minute, 18-second long video going over the, Ava Tyson story, and they actually jumped into showing some actual, like,
I think
screenshots
that's the
that
one
were...
that I saw.
Wait a minute. You bitching about a 34-minute video, but you watched a 59-minute video?
Oh, 50. Oh, hell no. The one I watched was 15. Never mind.
pretty wild when initially anybody read,
thought you
okay?
said
So in the video
15.
that Prism42 had made, they were providing screenshots from Twitter or X, I guess, and Discord as evidence in the situation. So I decided to look at some of the messages that were showcased, and for instance, in this screenshot, it appeared that this person right here was the actual victim in question, all right? Alleged victim. All right, this is Lava. All right, I'm just gonna use that name for context purposes. So the messages in question were these, okay? For instance, one of them was from Lava. Check again, CCASYT. Chris posts, I posted some fire nudes for you, please. No share. So yeah, immediately people looked at some of those messages and were like, whoa, that's sketchy. Abe over here, not $5, pathetic. JK, wait till my Twitch revenue comes in. So initially when I was seeing this, a lot of the assumption that this might have been DMs weren't really DMs. Those were obviously public interactions between people. And obviously when it comes to minors and adults on the internet, there should be a pretty hard gap in between these individuals. Now I decided, in good journalistic integrity, to reach out to this individual, Lava. Turns out they actually reached out to me first. I actually jumped into a call with them, talked about the situation, and they basically told me all the context right here. For instance, there is a rumor about a camping trip where I guess they met up with the Mr. Beast individuals as a minor, and they had said, my family goes to North Carolina every year for vacation. We stay in a very nice camper at a nice campground. It happens to be 2 hours away from the Mr. Beast studio, and I've been helping with some Beast gaming videos remotely at the time. Instead of even doing it remotely, okay? My parents drove me to the studio and met the entire crew. They knew where I was and met the crew before leaving. I helped record some videos, and then my parents picked me up and left. This is where the picture is from when my face is blurred, and it was taken at the studio with multiple people there. So anyways, a tweet about a hentai addiction, okay?
Wait, question. It was quick. I didn't really see it. Who said the thing about the nudes? Was that the kid or the adult?
The adult.
Said you can buy my nudes.
I don't think he said you could buy nudes. I think he just said, I got some nudes for you.
Right. Yeah, that's weird. Okay.
I don't think I have to explain my audience what hentai is, but I'm sure you can figure that out. At the time,
Kamal, you got to open. You see, you're not watching Terrence Howard. You're watching Candace Owens to become like a grifter. It's like you gotta watch like the real intellectuals. Terrence Howard will open your fifth eye, and he will get you to understand words at 2 times speed.
Ava was a very public anime fan. I personally am not. Me too, buddy. The friend group we had just randomly started saying he had a hentai addiction because it was funny and good inside joke. I was never shown any hentai, and there was never an attempt to show me it. Okay, fine. The Coming for America picture was sent to the group chat I was in, and not to me personally. It's just a funny picture. I was never sent anything explicit or asked to send anything explicit, vice versa. I'm not a victim of grooming, and if I was, I would have already come forward. I'm on the internet way more than an average person, and I've seen multiple instances of people actually getting groomed. I'm not one of them. Please stop using my name to attack someone. They're real victims of SA and grooming that deserve to have their voices heard. Now, at this moment in time, to be honest with you, I really can't just make somebody a victim if they keep claiming that they are not. And this is one of those things where obviously people had basically started to look at this whole.
What do you feel about when people are saying that somebody is a victim, but then they say no, they're not? Who are you going to believe?
I think there's definitely instances where that's real. Like, for example, the Andrew Tate shit. Like, dude, this dude's clearly fucking pimping these women, and he has them absolutely fucking mind fucked. And then they could be like, well, I'm not a victim. Everything is fine. Like, yeah, that's true. And then even sometimes in like grooming, I'm sure that happens too. So, and in terms of like a court of law, I definitely think that needs to be the case. But yeah, or even if it's like kids, I think that should be the case. But I also understand it's uh people can do that like racially, where they're like, "Oh, you're a victim. Oh, you poor little blackie." Yeah, shit like that. And you're like, "Fuck you. I'm not oppressed. Fuck you." So I think it depends on the circumstance. Another great answer. Fuck, I should run for office.
It's crazy. Fuck, we'll get into that.
Whole controversial situation and wonder, is this realistically, just an actual
Because I have a question for you as an African American male in America in 2024.
really messed up situation, or is this a possible politicized situation where because
Does Leon never sleep? What is with you people
Literally,
wanting
he
to know my
doesn't.
shit? What? Excuse you?
You're always up, bro.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You're always
Bro.
up late, at least.
Bro, I sat here and told you one time that I'm up at night cranking out trying to record videos. He's like, damn, you never sleep. Does Leon ever eat? You know what? Fuck y'all.
of what Ava Tyson's personal characteristics are, maybe it's used as a political topic point to make an entire group of people look like groomers and whatnot. Okay, but this is where a similar situation to Keffels, who I looked at about a month and a half ago, and in that situation, it was really a similar thing where I really had to basically tell the audience I was looking at one bad person. Okay, I'm not trying to paint an entire community of people as bad. A lot of people self-report themselves when they don't look at a situation like this pretty critically. Now that being said, I wanted to provide everything for context here. This also said, if you're in a group chat that intermixes adults with people under the age of 18, minors in this case, you probably shouldn't be deploying images that state coming for America. Like that word should never even be uttered. The other thing is.
What do you think about porn stars who promote their videos like "cum" but it's spelled C-U-M? See my new video.
Fire.
I just think they belong in like an English class with the strictest white lady. That'll just make them understand.
Genius marketing and incredibly original.
I think I hate it because I grew up around teachers for like parental figures, and it's like they hated the fact when one would say something like y'all. Just say you all. It's like,
So they're racist.
Clearly, they don't understand the black. They don't understand my AAAV. So it's basically nigga speak. Somebody will give like a more like I guarantee you FD signifier will give like a more proper answer. I'll just tell you it's just nigga speak.
You got situations like hentai being mentioned. As an adult, which you are in the situation, you should shut that down. This kind of stuff is never the fault of a minor, but as an adult, you absolutely have to fucking sanitize your jokes, no matter how edgy you think your group is, especially when you got people under the age of 18. It's just a terrible look. It's disgusting, and there really isn't any way you can spin it to somehow soften the blow. There's a lot of things that I've discovered in this entire situation where it really comes across as Ava Tyson actually being not a great person, okay? So let's get into things that we can actually somewhat reasonably confirm through the power of the internet, Wayback Archive.
Actually, y'all just triggered the fuck out of me. So I have a question for everybody. Is the word ain't a word?
Not a real one.
Bro, it's a word. It is a word. Where's FD's? He will give me the intellectual knowledge to prove that ain't is a word.
You don't need a lot of fucking intellectual knowledge. Just look that bitch up in the dictionary.
Fuck y'all. I'm tired of this Mandela effect shit y'all put on me. Ain't is a word, and Chick-fil-A didn't have a K in it.
And so on and so forth. Now, according to, according to Lava, who had actually told me that their interaction with this individual...
You find something funny?
Fucking funny.
Chick-fil-A did not have a K in it. I don't care. Fuck, they changed that. While
Bro,
you motherfuckers was worried about
there's a
COVID.
K in that bitch?
Yes.
That's a psyop, bro. I'm with you.
Fuck. While you motherfuckers was getting the vaccine, you didn't notice that they put the K in it.
That's true.
Prism was
He's
not something
not
that was
lying
entirely
about
discussed
that.
properly. They actually believed that they were more so applying for a job, from what I understand, versus actually discussing these entire situations. Which, again, if you're an interviewer or you're a journalist and you're not actually being upfront and honest about why you want to interact with the subject in the first place, that's already a big...
Think you'll ever debate FD signifier? Not really. Because he and I are quite alike. We're both assholes who are egotistical. It's wonderful.
You're twins.
Basically. It's like, fuck. And then when we have talked, it's been the most cordial shit under the sun with like simple disagreements, but it ain't no debate. Also, I despise anybody who wants to debate me. It's like, I'm not doing it. You better fucking come with a conversation, motherfucker, because I'm not doing all that random ass shouting because it leads to nothing. Do you realize that every single fucking debate you've seen from YouTubers is nothing? And it will lead to nothing but somebody getting super chats? It's like nothing was done, nothing was changed. And then no matter what, whoever's fucking debating is sitting there going on Twitter after saying, I won. No matter if they lost or not.
There's some validity to that. I disagree a little bit, but there's some validity to that.
Well, we might have a debate once we're finished this topic of the transgender
issue right there. So here's the thing. If you want to actually go and, drop some hardcore evidence on people, you probably want to do it in a realistic fashion. Honestly, this is one of those situations where people end up being sued for in a court because of, again, mishandled evidence and mishandled allegations like this. Now, of course, in this situation, I use allegations very heavily because, again, I don't really believe any of these messages on Discord or Snapchat or really anything unless I can actually refresh pages. But, we're already getting too deep into the weeds right now. Let me actually pull you into the next bit of allegations that have popped up about Ava. Now, because of these Twitter messages, all right, immediately I decided, sure, let me go check up, her actual Twitter account. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's completely wiped, which is obviously never a good sign, okay?
Oh, wait, I forgot one thing about the Chris Tyson tweet. Motherfucker came back and gave more responses. My bad. Real nigga news. You probably didn't know about this. That's my theme song, man. Real nigga news. Coin it. I'm gonna be a hero. I'm gonna be on TV one day. I'm gonna be getting T straight. I'm that a little bit. I'm gonna be the next Daily Show, baby. I want to add, I never groomed anyone. The person who gets brought up in these accusations laugh is vocally supported that they are false. Having said that, I humbly apologize, spelled wrong, to anyone I have hurt.
He spelled apologize wrong.
Yeah, he spelled it with an S. Who does that? White people. Where was I? I have hurt with my unacceptable social media posts, past actions, and to those who may feel betrayed by how I acted online. To lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad, edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I could continue to work on myself. I don't want these accusations to impact hundreds of people who work at Mr. Beast, which is why I stepped away. The Deadpool movie comes out on Thursday.
Fucking hype for that shit. Better not be ass.
I don't think it's gonna be. I feel I'm not about to sit here and be like, this is about to be the best thing ever. This is gonna bring back Marvel. Is not good. It's not possible because Marvel could literally give you something good and then give you like 6 straight movies of ass, which is what they've done. Look at Spider-Man. The Spider-Man movies were great, and then ass followed up. Like the fucking Far From Home one, great. 10 out of 10. Went to go see it like 5 times in the theaters. Disney got my money from that shit. Then a bunch of ass. Then Into the Spider-Verse came out. Great. Masterclass. One of the best movie of last year.
Different company, but yeah.
I mean, it's still Marvel associated anyway, no matter how you look at it.
I mean, barely.
And then a bunch of ass comes in afterwards. So,
the Guardians movie was good, but other than that, everything else was trash.
I've never seen I've never seen any of the Guardian movies.
What? Those are solid. Those are really good movies. Really,
I've heard they're good.
Yeah, no, they're good. Yeah, they're good.
I've heard they're good.
Yeah, third one was good too. You would like them, I think.
Probably because Batista's in it.
Yeah, and he's really funny in them.
So I've seen because I saw him in the only Marvel movies that I watched that weren't Spider-Man related, which were like the Endgame movies. Mm-hmm. Disney movies lately suck anyway. Listen, buddy, I don't want to sidetrack this because we're talking about a transgender being a supposed lolly enjoyer, but it's all subjective.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is because
we're objectively trash.
I could spend time. It'll take a while, but I could spend time finding people who will see things that you think are ass and say they're pretty good.
Yeah, but they're wrong though.
For as much smoke as people pretended to have about fictional characters who are fish going from white to black because somehow you think that's indoctrination somehow, there are people who enjoyed the Little Mermaid movie. The live action. Now, I don't know why, because
kids, probably. I didn't watch that shit though.
There are adults that enjoyed it too, but when the adults say they like it, it's because they got paid by Disney. Speaking of which, Kamal, if you hated Hollywood so much and you hated how woke and indoctrinated it is, and Nixon, I'm not implying you, I'm implying Ben Shapiro. Sure. Would you spend money so that you and your coworkers could go to a movie to go see what is deemed as woke?
If I'm Ben Shapiro, yes, because that's the only thing that these motherfuckers have to talk about. But if I'm a rational person, of course not.
That's why I only spend my money on Bollywood. You know what? Good investment. Bollywood tends to be a good investment on occasion. But these people will sit here and talk about how everything's woke and it's bad and it shouldn't be made, and then they go spend money on it. And then they go promote it by making videos about it, by hate watching it. And then people will say, oh, well, if we don't talk about it, then nothing's going to change. I'm sorry. They keep coming out with the shit anyway. So what the fuck? Y'all keep giving them a view.
That's literally all they have to talk about.
Like, you can't counter that by saying, oh, if we don't talk about it, nothing will change. If they don't see how angry we are about it, nothing will change. What?
It'll change when you stop seeing it and stop giving them fucking money, dumbass.
Right.
It's the only thing they care about. It's a fucking business.
Fuck. I will never forget when Tim Pool tried to say, like, Disney's finances were down, and then he read an article that proved that they were past Disney's expectations, which means that they were up. And he just had to sit there with a dick look on his face for half a second. I enjoyed it. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
A lot of these people are stupid as fuck.
So the next bit of information that came out was another individual, a different individual that was 14 years of age, came out and showcased a Snapchat conversation with them and Chris Tyson. So immediately looking into the situation, you can see that Ava Chris Tyson over here, they actually have a video recording showing an actual Snapchat account. So of course, if you open this video up and you actually zoom in, you can see Tyson, let me actually get this, actually a little bit blurry. So Tyson Nos YT, okay, 202,000 followers, vlogger, and so on and so forth. They're trying to showcase actual messages, for instance, been stepped up, lol, thanks dad, lol, keep it a secret though, lol. What exactly is a secret? Let me read this. Hey, I don't know if you heard about my bathwater prank and how crazy it's gone, but my stock is actually sold out at the moment. I believe this is in reference to, I think it's Belle Delphine, or one of the gamer girls' bathwater stuff right over there. Things that
Come on, would you sell your bathwater?
How much money?
I mean, it's you selling it, so what you going for?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't make any money, so yeah, no.
You would make... You telling me nobody wants to get the Kamala bathwater?
Unfortunately, I am, yeah. I know it's hard to admit, but I don't think anybody wants to buy that. Actually, I know nobody wants to buy that shit.
Ahsoka said she'd buy it.
He lying.
Ahsoka Tano Gaming said, and I quote, I'd buy it.
She lying.
Daimo says bro's bathwater would be dirty. Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, isn't everyone's bathwater dirty? It's bathwater. And also racist.
Probably shouldn't be discussing with somebody who is under the age of 18, at least I would think. Now, of course, being that this is, again, a video, even if it is a video, I can't exactly 100% verify these messages, right? This is, again, allegation stuff, but it's pretty serious, okay? People are willing to talk about people like Cody Ko, Dr. Disrespect, then these are things that, again, we all have to cover, especially when we're dealing with one of the largest channels on YouTube. So, again, looking at some of these messages, you got emojis, of course, dad, this is the best Snapchat I've ever seen. So then there were some messages over here where they were explicitly speaking to a group of people, including, allegedly, one minor.
I know, dude, I would inside of that egg and then watch her eat it, and then watch her with another man while she comments.
Would you come inside of an egg and watch somebody eat it?
Ew.
So
I didn't even understand what the fuck he just said. I'm surprised you got that.
It's that third eye, buddy.
Yeah, my brain isn't intellectual enough to understand that. Like quick speaking.
Would you rather I have this shit at normal speed and we just sit here for
no.
We're 11 minutes in.
I was genuinely impressed. I wasn't even trying to be sarcastic.
Whoa! Okay, I'm just gonna cut that right short, okay? You already had me on come inside people, alright? That's not happening in my book. It's a little ham.
I hope he gets cancer in the mouth.
Okay. I gotta say, that is one of the not good places.
I hope he goes his entire life not smoking a single cigarette, and then when he gets 80, he just gets with some dude with some cancer, he shoves it in his mouth.
Yeah. But yeah, again, if there's one minor in there, probably not a good thing to be saying. And of course, they start to also throw up archives of the original screenshot postings over here. For instance, if you look inside, this is an archive link right here by an account known as Young No Name. Now again, in this scenario, for instance, I wanted to see, hey, is this actually valid? Is this somebody's real actual account? And so I decided to look up Wayback Machine archives of this possible Snapchat account. So it turns out that account actually exists right here. It's an Ava Chris Tyson account, actually with 211,000 subscribers. And yes, you can see that this is the original archive thing. Tyson Nos YT. So immediately, where's this account now? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like it's deleted. So according to Snapchat as of now, that account doesn't seem to exist. Now, to me, anytime an account gets deleted like that, especially so quickly after it's been brought into a spotlight, is not something that I personally find, really reassuring, so to speak. That also being said, when it comes to, again, any form of messages like this, especially when things appear to be stories that are publicly posted that are intermixed between what appears to be DMs, which is kind of how I'm understanding Snapchat. I'm not exactly perfect at it. I don't use Snap all that much. Not all that much. I mean, if at all. But the thing about it is, obviously, I haven't refreshed these messages. I don't have them viewed on my device. So everything that I see on the internet, I take with a complete grain of salt in the situation. I think a lot of the interactions in that Discord conversation, if there was a minor present, and that was actually Chris and whatnot, these are not okay conversations or jokes to be making when a minor is present, period, right? So anyways, when I look at messages from all these people, I actually decided to reach out to the individuals in question the best that I can, and it really seems like whatever is actually present really isn't there. there. Now, you might be wondering, okay, Muda, that's really what it is, then what's next? Well, what really comes next at this point, ladies and gentlemen, is the darker side. Now, just because these two big things are not exactly substantiated enough for me to make a video on, what I'm about to show you is actually really disgusting, again, from my perspective. Now, to understand this next section, you have to understand an artist known as Shadman, okay? Now, Shadman is a former YouTuber and artist known for creating Rule 34 art, and again, discuss.
What do you know about Rule 34, Kamal?
I don't even know what the fuck that means, but within context, it sounds like that lolly shit.
All right, so let me help you out. What's your most favorite cartoon character? Don't act like you don't have one.
I don't have a favorite anything, bro. I'm not a child, but
Name a cartoon character.
Hank Hill.
Name an actual cartoon character from a kid's cartoon.
Oh. The little bald kid from Kids Next Door. I don't know his name.
Nigel. Okay. So imagine, this is going to sound terrible. Nigel Uno. And if you were to go on Google and type in Nigel Uno Rule 34, and you were to go on any of the websites that's listed under that, you're gonna be seeing Nigel Uno dick drawings, him getting railed, him getting fucked, him getting raped, lots of cum shots. Rule 34 is just, hey, we're gonna take this thing that is like your childhood and make the most complete sexual deviancy under the sun. And I would recommend not doing it.
Yeah, I was not planning on that.
I would also recommend not watching the most infamous online video known to man, 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Or if
Never
you
have,
don't,
never will.
You've never watched that? Where the fuck were you in 2008? Loser.
Bro, I told you, I don't like that shit, dude. I never understood, oh, let's watch this really gross thing, because lols, like, I don't want to
Wait
see
a
that
minute.
bullshit.
Are you telling me that you
fuck?
didn't watch One Man, One Jar?
Hells nah. I ain't
One man,
watching
one fish?
None of that. I don't even want to know what the fuck that means.
One Horse, One Woman?
No.
One Eagle, One... I made that one up. Oh, shit, I skipped ahead. I think I was, like, right here.
Different depending on where you live. I personally don't care much for this art style and find it reprehensible in my personal opinion, but where it gets really, really scary is when you actually come across an individual who has made actual depictions of, dirty depictions of actual minors. Now, one of the most infamous characters on the internet is Keemstar. Keemstar has a daughter, and at the time, her daughter, who was 7 years old, Shadman had depicted this individual, in a disgusting manner, okay? A sexual...
Now, come on, what if you had a child? And the child is known about on the internet? Like you've gone on Twitter and be like, hey everybody, I got a daughter. I don't think, or maybe he has shown his daughter somewhere, but like, hey everybody, I got a daughter. And then somebody draws your daughter in the most sexually explicit manner possible, and the daughter is a child. How would you feel?
Oh, fuck them up.
Sounds like a great father of the future. You're a good man. You're a good man.
Sexualized manner, which of course obviously shouldn't have happened. And in fact, a friend of the channel, Colossal is Crazy, actually even confronted him on the situation. Listen to this.
Hello?
Hello, Colossal. Yes, I can.
No problem being on the stream. Yeah, apologies I slurred my words a bit. I just kind of got up a few hours ago.
No problem.
All this shit. Let me just be very clear. I was not calling you children. What I did was say what you did by drawing this picture, putting it in context on your website with a bunch of other pictures of little girls, was especially considering it's Keemstar's daughter. He doesn't deserve that. Why target his daughter like that? And I felt that was... But I'm not calling you...
Yeah, totally understand. You understand that it was obviously part of like the controversial nature of the picture to post it under such context.
It started off as a controversial joke.
Yes.
You didn't go through with it.
I would have never.
You did draw a picture of Keemstar's daughter in kind of like, obviously she's not... I do feel like there are some connotations regarding that picture. Would you agree?
Totally agree. Yes, totally agree. Colossal, I respect you like a hell of a lot. And just like man to man, if you think it would be better for me to take it down, I would take it down just out of respect to you.
If you do that, I think that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to take it down out of respect, Colossal.
I appreciate you doing that.
I'm going to do it. And obviously it's going to be all over.
It's already out there, so...
This is not something that even Ava Tyson will probably disagree. Even Keemstar, who gets in joining talking about this, will tell you that yes, Chris Tyson actually apparently supported this artist Shadman, who drew his daughter at age 8 in a disgusting manner. That's a known fact, according to this Keemstar fella. Privately, me and Chris even had a conversation about this roughly a month ago, as it still upsets me. This is not misinformation. This is a fact, according to Keemstar. So yeah, it is without a doubt one of the more disgusting things that exists. Now, Shadman, since that whole thing, has actually been arrested in Los Angeles for guess what? Assault with a deadly weapon, as according to this arrest sheet right here.
Well, what a hero! What a hero of the people.
But beyond all of this, okay, Shadman is still back, actually still actively drawing, and this is somebody that has had kind of a connection to a lot of people in the Newgrounds artistic sphere. But we'll get to that in a bit. Now, in regards to Shadman drawing an actual human being underage in a disgusting manner underneath the United States obscenity laws, obscenity is not protected under the First Amendment's right to free speech, and violations in federal obscenity laws are criminal offenses. So while the United States has a three-pronged Miller test, to go down to obscenity law and minors, federal law strictly prohibits the distribution of obscene matters to minors. Any transfer or attempt to transfer such materials to a minor under the age of 16, including over the internet, is punishable under federal law. It is also illegal to use misleading website domain names with intent to deceive a minor into viewing harmful.
Hold on, Ahsoka, calm the fuck down. The nigga just said he's out and about, still around. He went to jail. He's out of jail. Calm the fuck down.
What they say?
This motherfucker is all capping everything. You at a 10. Everybody in this bitch is at like a 4. We all mad, but shit, it's midnight. Calm. True. It's 1 a.m. for Kamal. Calm down.
And I just got out of a fucking 4-hour YouTube meeting.
Was it a video or a live stream?
It was like a Discord call.
Oh, ugh.
I thought it was gonna be like fucking 30 minutes or an hour, and I was like, God damn, it's been 4 hours in this bitch.
Obscene materials, for example, using a cartoon character or children's television programs. But in this next paragraph, again, in addition, visual representations such as drawings, cartoons, or paintings that appear to depict minors engaged in activity are obscene, are also illegal under federal law. So drawings, cartoons that depict this kind of stuff are obscene and illegal under federal law. Okay, so again, because this never went to a court, obviously I'm just bringing it up to show you what obscenity law is and how it's actually not protected, and why the legality of some of these images are in question. Point of the matter is, with an artist like this producing content, you probably never want to financially support them whatsoever. Now again, the reason why Shadman was brought up into the story is yours truly, Ava Tyson, posted bonus fidget spinners. Again, I actually have the Wayback Machine link right over here, so no, this wasn't Inspect Element, this came right from the actual horse's mouth. Really like to throw in some extra autism and Chad base. Now, at this moment in time, I have to censor a lot of this image because it appears to be somebody that is not the age of 18, somebody that would fit that lowly criteria, so to speak. Now, this was posted all the way back in 2017, so it wasn't that far off, okay? And people were definitely well within their mental faculties. But again, where people get really freaked out about it is when they start to look at frames of older videos on the Beast channel, and they find that, you got these individuals sitting down, and you got Jimmy.
This shit was on the wall, bro.
I know.
Come on. I got some posters like in my I got a lot of weird fucking posters in my apartment.
I believe it.
It's like I got Attack on Titan, I got Jujutsu Kaisen, I got like the painting Squidward drew of not of SpongeBob, but like of Bold and Brash.
I don't know what that is, but all right.
It's the most iconic fucking thing this is the most iconic piece of art ever. Fuck the Mona Lisa.
I doubt it.
This man had like a picture of like some lolly
on the wall. I know, I saw
that
one.
It's just on the wall. Like, bro, the fuck?
He's staring at what appears to be the same exact image hung up on the wall, okay, allegedly at Ava's home. Now, it's one thing supporting a pretty terrible artist in that regard. It's another thing hanging up that filth in your fucking house. Now, I think that's a rightful thing to criticize anybody for, and it doesn't have anything to do with their intrinsic characteristics, like being transgender. It has more to do with them being a fucking weird person. So again, because of the scrutiny that this individual gets, what effectively happens was old Reddit accounts started popping up. Now, according to the internet, they started to look into older accounts right over here and found that they were linked to a Reddit account known as TysonBoy34, one that we'll find out actually has a YouTube channel later on, and it gets even weirder. So according to archives that were captured, Tyson Boy would basically just post things like no second monitor to have hentai constantly playing, not good enough for this boy, allegedly being posted. And of course, you had other things like Shadman is gonna love this. What would Shadman allegedly love? The Pixar's Incredible 2 trailer. Woo, that's filthy. For instance, 4chan, right over here on the old 4chan thread. Tyson Boy says, why would you use your VR headset for anything other than 3D?
Would you use a VR headset for gang rape?
Jesus Christ.
See,
that is the craziest sentence I think I've ever heard you say.
Bro, when I first got my hands on a VR headset, I played like a football simulator.
Right, never use one. Fun fact.
Like it was terrible in my eyes. It's like because I already got bad eyes. That's why I need my 4 eyes. But it's like, bro, what the fuck?
It's a little too filthy for the internet, man. 3D, lowly, gang. Boom. To me, obviously some of these are dirtier jokes, but, in the grand scheme of things, again, the one mentioned about Shadman really wasn't something that I was comfortable reading. So, of course, throughout all this, ladies and gentlemen, the next bit that I'm about to show you is probably the reason that I'm even making this video to begin with. Now, one of the things that was posted by Ava Tyson was something alleged to their old YouTube channel where they were sharing revenge, photography photos with their actual audience of famous Nickelodeon star Jeanette McCurdy. So when I saw this in a video...
What do you think about YouTubers discussing how they shared revenge porn of what I believe at the time could have been a teenage actress?
He said he shared it? Wait, I'm confused.
Yes.
So somebody put out this of her, and he was sharing it with his friends.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Jeanette McCurdy, also famous author, wrote a book. I believe it's titled "I'm Glad My Mother Is Dead."
Yeah, her mom. Yeah, I remember. Legend. Jeanette McCurdy is a legend if you really think about it.
It is. And is. I will not lie to you. I watched iCarly growing up.
Of course.
Can't tell you how many times I wanted to go to the store, buy a couple packs of butter, and just start whacking motherfuckers with it in a sock.
Wow.
So immediately in my head, I have to actually research this before I even run through with it, okay? Because again, with the
And
internet,
you
when you
made
share
it
things
weird,
around, you don't do
alright,
a modicum of research or you look up the actual
How
article.
did I make it weird? The butter sock was legendary.
You made it weird, bro.
You're just a fucking hater. You don't understand nuance, dude.
Then you are possibly slandering an individual. So to go down this rabbit hole and to prove that the video that you saw in that allegation actually belonged to Chris Tyson, let's go look up things like the MrBeast Wiki, where they actually go to Chris Tyson and they start showing the Tyson YouTube channel. So that one apparently doesn't exist. YouTube.com/C/Chris. Okay. So anyways, looking up again older accounts, for instance, right over here, I looked up TysonBoy34, again, name pretty similar to the Reddit account. You can see that TysonBoy34 posted a video called Call of Duty Ghost, Dogs Make Me Rage. 28-second clip, and it appears to show who is, Ava Tyson, a lot younger back in the day, 10 years ago. So in this post, you can see that MrBeast is posting out LMAO. I know you came here from his channel info. This channel hasn't been used in a long time. So actual interaction from an official MrBeast channel, and again, it takes a simple click on this to see that, yes, this is the actual MrBeast channel, not some fucking clone. And it's reasonable to assume as well, too, and to go into it, is when I looked at a lot of these big Wikitubia pages, which again went over, Ava's actual, YouTube profile, their wiki description over here, one of the things that they were also linked to from here was that TysonBoy34 account. Now again, this, with the interaction of MrBeast, obviously, there's a reasonable expectation that this belongs to Ava Tyson, okay? So when I'm looking through this channel, literally 10 years ago, with 85,000 views, Jeanette McCurdy picture leak info plus link. Not looking fucking good, that's for sure. So immediately looking into it, I decided, sure, let's click down, and lo and behold, that appears to be good old Chris Tyson, posted 10 years ago, long before the days of artificial intelligence. So let's listen to what, Ava Tyson back in the day has to say.
How's it going, you guys? So recently I've been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photos, and I know a lot of people were wondering about it, so I decided to do this little video to my 20 subscribers that may care, may not care, and if you guys are watching, thank you for watching it. But first off, what the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out, and she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show, iCarly, and...
So, before anybody goes...
I don't want to sound like Captain Obvious here, everyone, but revenge porn?
Bad.
It's not good. Don't do
We're
it.
anti.
I know you might be hurt about something, but I would rather you be hurt and cry instead of being hurt, cry, post something, and go to jail. No. Would you rather cry and then eventually heal some way, or cry and then get raped in jail by Big Tyrone? Like, how do you really want to go about this?
Fair.
Like, how do it?
You got to think about the tough questions,
Splat Muda, he was young back then. To give an idea, I believe that Ava Tyson was born in 96, I'm 94. So, back in 2014, this would probably...
Back then, revenge porn laws weren't a thing. Ahsoka, I'm virtually putting my hand on your shoulder. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You gotta shut the fuck up. I'm saying this with so much kindness. Now I'm going to say it with a little bit of meanness because you're saying at least you don't think that was the case. Shut the fuck up. You still on a 10. You gotta come back down to a 4, bruh. We all mad. We all annoyed. Bruh. Bruh. I will not leave Ahsoka alone. She's one of my favorites. And I'm virtually putting my hand on her shoulder or his shoulder, whatever you are.
Woman.
And I'm telling you, calm down.
probably mean that they were just
Revenge porn, bad. Who gives a fuck if there were laws or not laws? Bad.
turning 18. Yeah, you're looking at somebody who would probably be like 18 years of age at the time, right? When I was young, I knew at the time, okay, uploading, even when I was 16, 18, 20, whatever, uploading images that an ex-boyfriend leaked out of somebody or an ex-girlfriend leaked out falls under what is known as revenge pornography. It is never okay, all right? Just because you are a minor at the time, you know, telling people, hey, go to this link or check this out. Maybe I'm not endorsing it, but I'll definitely link it on my YouTube channel. That's never okay, all right? 100%. It's a shady, disgusting thing to do. And again, for people who are like, but this was 10 years ago, but people change. This is the same group of people that will immediately dogpile me or anybody else for things that they would find in my past to use against me. So yeah, I really don't give a fuck if people are looking up things in the past. And honestly, this kind of shit doesn't age well, okay, at all, all right? It's disgusting back then, it is known to be disgusting back then, and it is disgusting now. Let's listen more.
Insane cat.
But according to some people who are like demanding everybody speak about this because it's a transgender and not because it's an internet celebrity potentially grooming minors and saying a bunch of weird shit, maybe they were 17 years and 11 months. Because that makes it okay. Maybe in a certain state, the age of consent is 16 or 15 or 14 or 17. Or maybe if you're that one motherfucker from a couple months ago, if you're in another country, the age of consent is like 10. Because that's how fucking stupid these conversations go. Come on.
And so first off, you'll probably be seeing is the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. Second off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it.
I cannot understand a word this nigga's saying.
Why you one day we're gonna sit down, we're just gonna unlock our fifth eye with Terrence Howard. Look, you gotta fucking have your fucking mind be ready to understand 2 times speed.
I'm sorry, brother. Usually I can, but he's like mumbling. I can understand Mudahar, but this dude, I can't fucking.
Disgusting back then, and it is disgusting now. Let's listen more.
Sam and Cat, and so first off, what you'll probably be seeing is the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. Second off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but
the link is in the description if you want to see it.
He did not.
I'm not endorsing that you go see it.
No.
But the link is in the description.
Oh, God.
Now, class, I don't know if you know what I know.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
But that's endorsing it. Yeah. I dare say that's promoting it. Ooh. Who dear Lord?
Holy fuck.
I say, ooh, baby. Fuck, bruh.
Oh, shit.
This shit can't be real.
Hey, sometimes, like this is the interesting thing about Mr. Beast, right? He's like, I'm just a poor white man, but look what I can do. He doesn't have an accent, but like that's kind of the thing, right? Like,
just throw out an accent for no reason.
It is, but I'm tired. From the South. But like this is these are the things that come with it.
Before I show the image to the chat, what do you think about this image on the screen?
Yep.
What do you think about this?
Oh God.
I locked 100 kids in the room with my
Now look, I think this is somebody who's like done a lot of creepy fucking weird internet shit, but I don't think he would like ever like touch a kid or anything. I don't know, but like I'm not getting that from this, I think that's also the kind of the difference between, well, I don't know. I was gonna say between the Dr. Disrespect shit. Because I hear that they had like plans to meet up, but I don't know. I don't know how deep it got.
I hired 100 lawyers to save my friend from pedophile cases. Oh, shit. You gotta love life sometimes.
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 But I know that people might want to see him, so that
I know people might want to see him. Wait. The link is in my description. I don't want to promote it or anything, but I know people want to see it. Huh? What? This shit 2 + 2 = 4. This motherfucker came up with Lolly. He somehow got nudes out of the occasion.
it's there if you want it.
I'm not endorsing anybody check out revenge pornography or leak.
Thank you, Mudahar. I believe that you are maybe Indian or whatever nationality you are. I'm glad to see that we're united in our battles against the white man.
Photos. But yeah, links in the description below, bro. Wild shit. It's kind of crazy how people are like, whoa, maybe you shouldn't be sharing somebody's personal private stuff. Even if it is available on a public ClearNet page on the internet, probably isn't good to share it. And yes, this person is a giant hypocrite based on what I'm about to show you.
First off, what I have to say, though, is that when you look on the news, you see people, they've leaked nudes from their girlfriend at high school, and that girl kills herself. It's a tragic story. Everybody calls the guy a bully. But when people like Perez Hilton do it, it's considered entertainment.
So you bring up some...
Whoa. Now, maybe I misheard something. Maybe I misheard something. I feel like I just heard it's viewed as entertainment.
Even if it is available on a public ClearNet page on the internet, probably isn't good to share it. And yes, this person is a giant hypocrite based on what I'm about to show you.
First off, what I have to say, though, is that when you look on the news, you see people, they've leaked nudes from their girlfriend at a high school, and that girl kills herself. It's a tragic story. Everybody calls the guy a bully. But yeah, when people like Perez Hilton do it, it's considered entertainment.
Now, what do you think? What do you think? Like, when it's a regular, degular person like you and I, it's considered, bullying. But then when Paris Hilton does it, it's entertaining. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's because these celebrities fucking consent to this shit and they like create this stuff to put out because they're mentally ill.
Oh.
But yeah.
So you're telling me
different. Also,
so
why does he sound like a serial killer throughout this entire video? Tell me he doesn't sound like he has bodies in the basement.
He does not.
It's a lie.
Jesus Christ. He does not.
So he's bringing up some cockroach e-celebrity shitbag like Perez Hilton and thinking, yeah, it's okay now if I do it. Anyways, you go to their actual link. I shit you not. They actually still have one that goes to Hollywood Life. So yeah, even tagged it up and everything. I do not support the leak, and I'm not condoning these actions.
Why the fuck would you put it in the...
I'm not against any of you motherfuckers like talking about shit. But like, what the fuck? You do not, and I mean do not, put a link to where motherfuckers could find it. Because obviously they gonna crank it off to it. Like, shit.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. As like as crazy Mr. Beast is with like how into YouTube he is, it's hard to imagine that he hadn't seen that. But it's possible.
You just...
By the way, this video just ends abruptly. Are you telling me, by the way, well, actually, just show you now. Like, oh my God, I thought I was going to see a dick at the end of the video.
Shared the actual link right there. And yes, it is the actual link, because when I put it into Wayback Machine, I do come across what appears to be leaked images that should not have been leaked and shared around. And yes, this person literally linked to a website right there. Now, this actually baffles me because I would think, damn, why would anybody like this do that kind of behavior? And again, going back to Ava Tyson's page, I decided, man, maybe I should ask them about all of this stuff straight up. So I noticed, wow, I have the messages. Do I have DMs with Ava Tyson? I don't remember having any DM information or contact. Turns out, ladies and gentlemen, she actually did try contacting me at some point in May 13. What did I do in May? I talked about Keppels. And because of this, it basically sparked a bit of a transgender panic and discussion on a lot of popular Reddit boards. And to this day, I'm still basically fighting off accusations of transphobia. Now, Chris hits me up in the middle of a drive.
What do you think about transphobia, bro? Do you think it's good or bad for society? What a question.
I'm gonna take the brave take, and I'm gonna say bad.
Yeah. So when somebody makes a video about a transgender, just one, doing something bad, is it transphobic?
Yes. Yeah.
What if like the transgender is like under scrutiny for like misusing funds? He's joking, by the way. For all you dipshits that'll like get really annoyed. Like, it's 12 in the morning. Fuck.
Dislike. I'm gonna go to his newest video and dislike. I'm sorry, continue. Ask your question.
Kevels is a fucking retard. She thinks anybody who criticizes her is transphobic. That's basically
I know. I was gonna keep playing into it.
New York and says, so glad you said there's legit info on Kiwi. She's referring to Kiwi Farms. Legit being people telling people to go to my house and, do something bad. That website is the reason my child has a gun pointed at him by cops. They rename my family businesses on Google, harass and dox my family members to the point where they don't talk to me anymore, and are the reasons I had to move. So thank you for sending more eyes to the bottom of the barrel of the internet, where transphobia is encouraged by the creator who enjoys and has encouraged doxes of me, because they think that I am a Jewish person being paid by Disney to transition. Now, this is a very wild accusation, because if Ava took maybe even 5 minutes out of her life to watch the video that she is so hard on criticizing, then she would realize that I actually decry what the actual website would do if it means harassing and doxing anyone. There's no actual, way that anybody can approve of that kind of behavior. It's fucked up. But I believe the reason why, Chris Tyson...
I also watched that video. I do not remember any conversations about Chris Tyson being paid by Disney to transition. I feel like I might be misremembering something. I don't remember that part of the story. But you know what? Cool.
Dislikes a lot of online message boards and image boards and places like Kiwi Farms is they're the only people that are actually cataloging archive links of this stuff right there. You know, a lot of creators and researchers on the internet and people who dig up stuff like this actually use that website. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, that's just how it kind of works behind the scenes. Anybody that says otherwise, most often than not, is a little too cowardly to admit that they've maybe accessed the website. But to give you an idea about the situation, I don't condone any of this negative behavior, especially when people are harassing and doxing and attacking family members or even the person themselves. There's just no justification for it. But I find it very hypocritical how this person, even if it's 10 years ago, felt that they decided to put a link to another girl's nudes, young girl by the way, okay, obviously she didn't enjoy that whatsoever. It was disgusting then and it's disgusting now. How this person, even if I didn't even directly link any of this, in fact I never threw anything like that on my channel anyways, and they're getting mad at me for linking people in some weird proxy way to personal information, even though I very much have not. This is incredibly hypocritical, and one of the things that fucking made me laugh when I was putting the docket together for this video on such short notice. Look, at the end of the day, I don't think that Ava Tyson is a good person. I think Mr. Beast keeps some bad company, and there are two actual situations, the Shadman stuff and this Jeanette McCurdy situation, that are incredibly disgusting things that should absolutely be viewed with complete scrutiny. However, these things are ultimately buddied behind waves of grooming, or, you know, these messages being shared that are still yet.
So Kamal, this is coming from the chat. So Kamal, I hope I spelled that right/wrong, whichever makes you more upset, can make jokes and bad takes, but I can't make joke reactions to those bad takes. You've changed, my Leon. You've changed.
Damn, you have changed. You're fucking fake.
You're gay, and you know that's just something you have to deal with.
To be properly confirmed or actually vetted. I feel like if you want to nail somebody for disgusting behavior, you might as well stick to things that are actually a little bit more solid than just standard Discord messages or Snapchat messages or whatnot. Look, I think, hyping up a lowly artist, and it's not just Ava that did it, by the way. There's plenty of Newground artists that have done this behavior. I believe Belle Delphine is even attached to it as well, too, as well as plenty of other, e-girls on the internet. I think like that Kiwi Sunset girl as well, too. I believe even you've got individuals like Aaron Hansen or people related close to him. Look, the point is, I'm not throwing Chris Tyson exclusively under the bus over here. I'm just saying that there's, a group of people back then who decided to be adjacent to this disgusting artist, and, that's not a good look, all right? Putting up art like that is not a good look. And again, this Jeanette McCurdy stuff, it is actually disgusting to look at. It makes me want to fucking throw up because it's filthy. But yeah, Ava Tyson, all the way in the internet. And honestly, deep diving into this individual has not made me look at them with a clean bill of health. Absolutely disgusting behavior, but not something that honestly really shocks me, given how much this person just constantly tries to hide away. In this entire editing process so far, Chris Tyson actually ended up coming out with an actual apology. Or not apology, as I would say. I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent.
That's like the generic fake, I don't give a fuck, I'm not really sorry apology. Anytime a motherfucker says, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, that is the fuck you of all apologies.
I say, ooh,
for the record.
Baby. Well, so what are we thinking? Transphobic? Transphobia? Does this implicate all transgenders? Because if it is, if anyone says yes to that, I know Kamal won't. I just want you to know.
Definitely will.
If you think all trans people are implicated into this, don't ever complain when Disney calls you all a bunch of fucking racists. Don't ever complain when some black person on TikTok says all white people are incels. Don't ever complain when the women say they choose the bear. Like, give it up.
What? Choose the bear?
Oh, you don't know about this? You don't know about this?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Bear is in like a gay dude?
No, bear is in the animal. So this would have been in like May. There's like a video going around of somebody just like asking a bunch of women, if you were stranded in the woods, who would you choose to be with? A man or a bear? And like all of the fucking women said bear, and a bunch of fucking weird incel motherfuckers got mad because why don't you want to be in the woods with a man? And they came out and was like, hey, guess what? They got men who rape, they got men who do this, they got men who do that. It's things women do also. And motherfuckers got really mad about this shit.
Right.
You know, just like, okay, I don't know why you're mad about strangers saying what they would do. You really need to ask your own family members what they would do. Like, ask your mother, your sister, your cousins, your grandma what they would do. And if they say bear, that's a problem.
Right. Yeah, and I'm sure it's a bunch of people fucking being sarcastic. So like,
and once you think about it, I had to see a video of a motherfucker doing a drive-by nut on somebody's leg. No fucking wonder these women are choosing a fucking bear. It ain't hard to figure out.
Look. What the fuck?
You didn't know about this? Buddy did a drive-by nut.
Wow.
They went into the store.
Oh, I thought he pissed on her.
Fuck, either or.
I don't know.
He ejaculated on a woman's leg and like jogged.
The black
he
guy.
Fucking run. Yeah.
Yeah, and he just like walked out of the store all creepy.
So
I thought he pissed on her. Wow. That's insane.
Someone injected people with semen in a parking lot. They got people who go to clubs and then they get poked with needles. It's like, bro, I didn't get mad seeing that shit. I just fucking looked at it and was like, yeah, they got their opinion on this fucking world. Like, just like
That's
how I
'cause you
got my
don't-
opinions on the world.
Yeah, that's because you don't think every time a woman says something negative, it's like a personal attack on you because you're
Like,
not a fucking psychopath.
Because it's not. Like, oh, you choose a bear? Fuck, that's crazy. Fuck, happy for you. Hope you survive. Hope the bear survive too. Like, I'm sorry. It's fucking 12:30. I can do whatever I want now. Nobody gonna fucking bother me. Bro, you motherfuckers consuming all these fucking incels who don't get no pussy, who pay for pussy, who are still hurt by a relationship that didn't work out back in the 8th grade. These motherfuckers are failures. They do not want you to be happy. They want you to spend your money on them so that they could pretend to live lavish and that they could fucking sit there and play in your fucking face, waving their dick in your face saying, suck this because I'm the reason you have built your core. I promise you, nothing Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fuck, Sneako, none of these people, especially that dumb fuck mediocre tutorials and review, none of these motherfuckers are giving you groundbreaking information. I am telling you, I am betting my life on this shit. Go watch 2 movies, The Lion King and Meet the Robinsons. You gonna get the same fucking messages, and I argue it'll be more entertaining because you'll get a catchy song somewhere in the mix. Go watch Cars.
And
Go
you
watch
hate
Beauty and
women.
the Beast. Fuck. I will never forget the one motherfucker who I talked about, like incels and how fucking weird they are because they are. And motherfucker sent me a paragraph, and usually I don't read those. The motherfucker just gave me a paragraph. I've been in 7 relationships and they all failed, and I can. It's like, bitch, you want me to believe that every single time it was the woman's fault and not yours? Good try. Right game, wrong nigga. Wrong nigga. Mediocre. What's wrong with mediocre tutorials? He's a dumb fuck that just wants to talk about women and come to the defense of dumbass men. And when he did that, he fucked himself over and took an 8-day weekend vacation because he couldn't handle the fact that everybody was on his ass for defending somebody who got butthurt that a bunch of girls politely rejected him. And is a deadbeat dad. Not mediocre tutorial, but the guy he was defending.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, he's a deadbeat dad. That's not a good look.
Mediocre tutorials is not a deadbeat dad. It was the guy he was defending.
He's just another fucking dumbass red pill guy.
Like, I get it. Y'all hate women. Y'all hate the fact that they got women out here who got, in your opinion, unrealistic dating expectations. Guess what? Boo-hoo. Somebody will look at your dating expectations and think those are unreasonable. Everybody don't think the same. How about this? Instead of, I ain't gonna say stop giving energy towards it because maybe there's something to criticize. How about just say straight like this? If you are somebody who don't want to deal with this, don't deal with it. Don't sit here and act as if the modern woman, because I got two friends, Moral and Peachy. They're both women of the 21st century. They're our age. Well, Kamal's like 50, so they're my age. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Live it up. Anytime like some stupid ass red pill motherfucker says something, I just ask these two specifically if they fit this category. And you know what's crazy? They both say no because they don't grow up stupid. They actually got some core values going on. They want to be in relationships. They want to be married. I think one of them wants to have like a family of children. It's crazy.
Yeah, like the worst thing about the red pill, or at least one of the worst things, is that it creates just like a complete false narrative of what women want. It makes them seem like they're all these succubus.
They got women out here that do this shit, but it ain't all of them. And if you don't like what you see on social media, avoid them. You can find like that one woman who's everything you want. I believe in you. I'm not one of these fucking suckers that'll fucking have the cinematic sad music in the background. Love is dead. Oh, there's no such thing as love. No, I believe in love. I refuse. Fuck you. I fucked up relationships. I still believe in love. Like, what is wrong with you motherfuckers? This is the saddest shit I see from a bunch of you motherfuckers. It's impossible. And anybody who watches this later and you get mad that I'm talking about your favorites, fuck you. Wipe his mouth. Pull his pants up. I see the cum stain drying up on your face.
Oh,
Jesus.
Wow.
Enough.
Graphic.
That's not graphic. I told somebody that shit one day. It was during the Dr. Disrespect shit. Somebody, I gotta find it now. A motherfucker was like, bro, I think you were waiting. I think you were excited to talk about this shit. I was like, bro, wipe your mouth. I felt so inclined to just let that be known. When I feel like it was the Mr. Beast thing. Was it this one?
For a long time.
Was it this one? No. Please tell me he didn't delete this shit. If he deleted this shit, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. I'm gonna be so mad if he deleted this shit. Oh, he didn't delete it. He didn't delete it. What the fuck? Move this. I hate how YouTube got this shit set up. Move this. I want the fucking chat. I'm not defending Doc, but it seems like you were waiting for something like this to happen to Doc. Mind you, I don't know who the fuck this man is. What the fuck you mean? I was waiting for this shit.
They're a little too happy about it.
What the fuck do you mean?
A little too happy, buddy.
Bro, I didn't know this dude until this week. Pull his pants up and wipe your mouth. Wait. Bro, won't say that in public though. I got a plane ticket with money for a fun weekend. Bro, gay? Don't get quiet now. You up for a boxing match or what? Or do I have to ask one of these YouTubers to get your address for me? Whoa, buddy. Whoa, gay. And let me just say, for anybody who like goes the route of trying to find personal information about me, the police will be called. Have fun getting raped in jail.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not coming outside my crib. Have fun getting it put in you in jail. What you thought this was? You uncivil baboons? Who do you think I am? I'm not uncivilized. Mitch, I was raised in middle class. I'm not you thugs.
You thugs.
You motherfuckers are getting the police called on you. Bro, I'm the type of motherfucker. You come near me, 911 on speed dial.
You heard it here first. Leon's a snitch.
Oh, fucking right. A snitch get bitches, and I'd like to see somebody try to put a stitch on me. Y'all got me. I like how this is always the route. Like y'all got made up. They have people with made up internet beef with me. And it's like, imagine having beef with me, and I'm just sitting in my crib naked making tacos. Like, that's what you got beef with.
Naked making tacos.
What's the problem? You got a problem?
Yeah, cooking naked, I feel like that's crazy.
Is it really though?
Yeah, bro, because the shit could pop at you, you know?
So Leon watches spilling the milk? Yes. What's the problem? Like, fuck. I was also watching the fucking Total Drama World Tour full season 24/7 live stream. Hello.
How's your football game?
Oh, it's
everything
fucking
you wanted
amazing.
and more or no?
It's so fucking fun. It is ungodly fucking fun.
Happy to hear it.
I haven't been streaming. I'm streaming tomorrow. Fucking, I'm going on Twitch live, and I'm gonna fucking stream me losing. Every time I say I'm gonna stream, every time I say anything about Twitch, all these motherfuckers are like, I'm not going on Twitch. I mean, good for you. Fuck. Like when
you don't
Joe
have to
Biden,
make a profile, guys.
Joe Biden like quit, broke up with everybody via Twitter. And I was on Twitch, and I was like, fuck, I guess I'll go live on YouTube. And I say that I was streaming on Twitch, and all these motherfuckers are like, I don't care that you were on Twitch. Oh, okay, bitch, I'm telling you what I was doing with my fucking day. got me fucked up. Bro, I pulled an 84 Ray Lewis card, and that shit has been terrorizing people in Ultimate Team. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I stopped playing like sports games once they got into cards, so I don't even understand what the fuck that really means.
Bro, it's really just
2K14, that's when I stopped.
it's a good 2K to stop at.
Yeah.
Helldivers 2 big DLC next. Right, I saw that shit. I'm excited. I got to get Kamal on Helldivers.
I'm playing Returnal right now. It's pretty fun. I'm like an hour in.
Bro, you need to play Helldivers.
Think so? This was my gift to myself from my Terrence Howard video since it did well.
You tell us we heard but don't care. You know what?
Wow.
I got something for you. Give me a second, Kamal. I got something for you. Because I think y'all know by now, like, the rules here. Like, when it's midnight and I do these late night streams, don't willingly piss me off. Like, don't willingly piss me off. Because that's your fate. That's your fate. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Banned?
Yep. This is only late at night. Y'all choose violence with me late at night, and I just sit here and I just say, you know what? Let's clock it for fun. Let's just clock it for fun.
Wait, did you end it?
No, I didn't end it. I just got him out of my chat.
Oh, okay.
The motherfucker followed me on Twitter, and I told him, if you do it, I'm blocking you, and he did it anyway. And I said, yep, there it is. You niggas don't learn.
Gotta learn somehow.
So I would say that's where we end this, but two things that I need Kamal's input on. Kamal, you like video games?
Yeah.
What do you think about all this supposed DEI in all these video games?
What DEI?
You know, the black people being inserted in all of these video games.
Like, give me an example.
Fuck, I don't know. Oh, wait, I do know. Assassin's Creed.
Right, yeah. People seem to be really upset about this fucking Black Samurai guy. But he was a real guy, at least. Like,
well, but do you understand that people don't like the fact that it's historically inaccurate in a fucking video game that's littered with a bunch of historical inaccuracies?
right? Like, if that's your fucking argument, if your argument was, hey, man, we wanted fucking ninjas and shit, make them Asian, I respect that way more than, but it's historically inaccurate. Because, like, bro, it's fucking Assassin's Creed, dude. I'm pretty sure in the second one, that was the last one I fucking played. I'm over here, like, hanging out with Leonardo da Vinci and shit, and I'm over here fucking slitting people's throats. That shit did not happen in real life. So, like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Is a ruined Leon anything like Leon with a happy ending? What?
Well, we're waiting.
Like, what?
The people need to know.
I don't know what you want me to respond to it then. Like, I don't.
Not sure what kind of answer you're expecting.
Leon, get good energy. I mean, you know, I got good vibes going on right here. Right now. Hey, come on, bro. You know?
Yeah, I
think it's pretty good. I'm currently looking for something that I need. Where can I find? What is this bitch's name? You just broke Leon's brain? Absolutely. Like, absolutely woolly boogly. Seems like that comment had ruined Leon. I mean, fuck, basically, when you pinpoint it down. All right, I'm putting this shit.
What else were we talking about in the world?
Nah, we got fucking, because the fucking Ubisoft apparently apologized.
Did they really? They folded? I mean, they're still gonna put the game out, right? So what's the fucking?
I don't know. The Assassin's Creed Shadows team has a message for our Japanese fans. To our esteemed Japanese community, a message from the Assassin's Creed Shadows development team.
Oh,
first, We want to express our heartfelt thanks for all your support for Assassin's Creed series, which now has its own history spanning almost 20 years of shit. Over this time, we have explored various settings, time periods, and characters from an assassin during the Third Crusade to a Viking in the 9th century England, and countless more. For many of our team, creating an Assassin's Creed game set in feudal Japan has been a long-cherished dream. Since the announcements of Assassin's Creed Shadows, we've received many positive reactions, but also some criticism, including from you, our Japanese players. This shit got to the Japanese government.
What?
Like, this was something the Japanese government was talking about.
Wow, that's probably in a negative way or positive way?
Negative. We share your passion for history and deeply respect your care for the historical and cultural integrity of your rich heritage. We would like to address a few points to clarify our intentions and creative decisions. We have put significant effort into ensuring an immersive and respectful representation of feudal Japan. However, our intention has never been to present any of our Asian Creed games, including Assassin's Creed Shadows, as factual representations of history or historical characters. There's a video made by a guy named Black Hokage that illustrates this exact sentence. Because if you actually care about historical accuracies in fucking Assassin's Creed, you just let me know you've never played any of those fucking games.
Exactly.
Instead, we aim to spark curiosity and encourage. Bro, like 3 of the fucking games were an employee at a company doing VR virtual fucking let me pilgrimage a fucking village on a pirate ship. Like, what the fuck? Like, what
It's
the
a
fuck?
bullshit argument.
Give it 6 months and it'll be 50% off. Well, the game isn't out yet, so try harder. Instead, we aim to spark curiosity and encourage players to explore and learn about the historical settings we get inspired by. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the first and foremost designed to be an entertaining video game that tells a compelling historical fiction set in feudal Japan. Our team extensively collaborated with external consultants, historians, researchers, and internal teams at Ubisoft. Do you say Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
I also say Ubisoft. Japan to inform our creative choices. People will read that and say it's DEI. Despite these sustained efforts, we acknowledge that some elements in our promotional materials have caused concern with the Japanese community. For this, we sincerely apologize. They're talking about the niggas. All game footage presented so far in development and game will keep evolving until launch. Based on the constructive criticism we have reached, we will continue our efforts until we put this game into your hands and beyond. We also want to clarify that while we have been consulting with many people throughout the development process, they are in no way responsible for the decisions that are taken by creative teams in the interest of gameplay and entertainment. Nobody's going to believe that one. Consequently, we respectfully request that any criticism not be directed at our collaborators, both internally and externally. That will not be met with any form of sincerity. People will still criticize everybody that worked on this, whether they worked on it gameplay-wise, promo-wise, anything. While we strive for authenticity in everything that we do, Assassin's Creed games are works of fiction inspired by real historical events and figures from its inception. The series has taken creative license and incorporated fantasy elements to craft engaging and immersive experiences. The representation of Yasuke in our game is an illustration of this. His unique and mysterious life made him the ideal candidate to tell an Assassin's Creed story with the setting of feudal Japan as the backdrop. While Yasuke is depicted as a samurai in Assassin's Creed Shadows, we acknowledge that this is a matter of debate and discussion. We have woven this carefully into our narrative, and with our other lead character, the Japanese shinobi Naoi, who is equally important in the game, our dual protagonists provide players with different gameplay styles. We greatly value your feedback and encourage you to continue sharing your thoughts respectfully. While we understand that meeting everyone's expectation is very difficult, we sincerely hope that when Assassin's Creed Shadows launches on November 15th, players in Japan and around the world will appreciate the dedication, effort, and passion we have poured into it. So yeah, that didn't happen. A bunch of people saw this and said, oh, they apologized, but not really, you know? And I can't watch the Melanie Mac video. Unless Kamal co-signs it, I can't watch it. Like that voice
Ooh.
is Melanie Mack, famous YouTuber who's conservative that for some reason doesn't understand that people around the world have different languages, and that when they say God, they don't say God in the same language as somebody in America with the language of English, who said that somebody prayed to a demon when in reality they prayed to God in a different language.
I never heard of this person, but just based off of what you said, they sound retarded. So
That's
I'm
crazy.
out. I'm out.
Think Candace
I'm already
Owens, but
tired as fuck.
really slower. Are you done?
Dumber than Candace?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was fucking possible.
I'm sorry, Assassin's Creed is boring. I mean, like, I will still say everybody is so focused on, oh my God, a Black Samurai, oh my God, they're putting DEI in it. Y'all are forgetting that this is a Ubisoft game. This is going to be dog shit, gameplay-wise, control-wise.
True.
Like, if you don't believe me, go look at the last one.
What's the last good game they made? Fucking Far Cry 3?
I would argue that. And Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Never played it.
Like, never played it. That's one of the best ones, dude.
The second one was fire. Assassin's Creed 2, that's literally where I stopped.
All right, Kamal's getting tired, so let's start speed running some of this shit.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Kamala Harris?
According to the polls, she's like a little bit better. At least she's like, it can say sentences. I do think it would have been smarter if they had done the convention thing and picked somebody, but I understand that they didn't really have a lot of time. And also they kind of had to pick her. But you know what should have happened is Biden should have dropped out like fucking 6 months ago. And they should have been like, Kamala, sorry, you trash. Probably. We're going to do a little fucking convention action. And, you know, give everybody a chance. But that did not happen. Looks like Kamala's the person, so we'll see how she does. But I know there's a lot of fucking memes out there.
What do you think about the black people?
Black people don't give a fuck about Kamala Harris, I don't think.
Well, that's not true, because there are black people who care, and there are also
Like
black people who don't care.
I think most black people don't give a fuck about. I think most black people don't see Kamala as black. I'm gonna be real.
There was also like the dumb people who's like, she's not an American citizen, so she can't run for president, which is factually not true.
Yeah.
But do you know that 44,000 black women, clearly nobody else was there, got in a Zoom call to donate a bunch of money to Kamala Harris's campaign, and she's become like the most successful in terms of like campaign money in the history of all the presidents. So there's some like support there.
That's good. Are they all black women though that support them?
I don't know. Apparently, like everybody just said it was 40,000 black women. So it's
Got
like,
into one call? That doesn't even make sense.
But you know what? She raised the money, so it's like, hey, good for her. But now,
Good for her. I definitely don't want fucking Trump to win. So I mean, you know, I'm rooting for her, I guess. But
I
don't know if she's like the ideal candidate.
But is she the ideal? So how do you feel personally as a black man? And choose your words carefully. We have black people watching.
How do I feel as a black man that I don't care?
Oh, you don't care that we're having a black woman go up against the racist, tyrannical ruler, dictator, evil, grab him by the pussy, Trump? No? You were way more concerned about Joe Biden dropping out. You had like so much care. You had like so much care about being concerned about that. You complete pussy. You were talking about how you were going to have to flee the country to Asia sooner. It's like, bro.
About Biden dropping out? No, that was about who's going to win the election, bro.
It's crazy.
It wasn't about Biden dropping out.
Did you see the Twitter accounts of motherfuckers saying Biden's about to die and he won't survive the night?
Jesus.
Like, they were doing that like last night, and I was just like, bro, there's no fucking way y'all are doing this.
I feel like I saw something about Candace being like, well, where's Biden? Is he dead? I'm like, oh, God.
Bro, Candace had like a wild fucking thing. I need to pull this up, because I sent this to one of my partners, and bless Candace's heart, she just wants to be seen. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with being
Biden
seen.
dropped out, and
Oh yeah, you sent me this.
I sent you this.
Yeah.
Biden dropped
I was like,
out,
is this
and
real?
Biden dropped out, and yeah, that's a really big announcement. But also, there's a little piece of you that knows that all of this is a little fake and gay, right? Like we know that.
Oh, legend.
Look, it's all just fake and gay, birdies.
We all just kind of know that.
Fuck. Did you all know that it was just fake and gay?
I noticed that's the thing the grifter always does. They're always like, we all know X and Y and Z.
But
I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
But do we though?
Exactly. We don't. That's
So
the
look,
thing.
I'm gonna give you 3 videos.
All right, these are your last 3. Then I'm fucking going to bed.
Nah, you can't go to bed because then we have one more thing. Like I want you to watch. I promise you, we're gonna watch these 3 videos, and then we're gonna look at an article.
Hey, black.
And then it's over.
All right.
You're getting 2 perspectives, and then something interesting.
I see a lot of filter. On
wow.
the right side.
Wow. Who do you think, based on these 2 images, is supporting Kamala Harris, and who do you think is going to hate Kamala Harris?
Well, just based off of the tone in the first one and what you said, I'm gonna go dude pro, woman against.
Wow. How accurate.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, guys, but Kamala Harris is black and a woman. Let that pipe dream die today.
Oh boy.
No chance in hell. No chance, no shot. Okay? Hey, it's cute and it's quirky and it's fun to think about in theory. And that's what the thing I love about dreams. Everybody can have one. But at the end of the day, we also need to know all dreams don't come true.
Damn.
Just like Santa isn't real, come on, guys. We got to be serious. Let's be serious for one moment. Let's just put all the cards on the table face up for the first time in our lives and be honest with ourselves. But on a serious note, though, what the hell are we going to do?
What are you talking about? Fucking slurp the fucking microphone as you do it too.
Like, for real, does anybody have any ideas? At this point, any idea is a good idea, guys. Let's brainstorm. Let's throw shit in the pot. Let's figure it out. This is a group effort. This is a group think. No idea is a bad idea. Because, like, seriously, what the fuck is we going to do?
Now that's one video. Let's watch the second video, which is reacting to Four Eyes over here.
It really breaks my heart that the main ones that don't believe in us is us. And the idea that as black folk, we can sit on our phone, click record, and regurgitate the same white male supremacist bullshit, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. The idea that you can go on here and imply that because of her womanhood and because of her blackness, that will be the detriment of her.
You know, he kind of does look like you.
Bro.
You kind of got like the shiny forehead thing going on, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck you.
You got some good teeth, too. What are you talking about? There's good teeth in there.
My teeth are fucked, but thanks.
Good skin, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always take everything as an insult. Jesus.
You're right.
That is the same type of narrative that we tell baby girls around the world. That is the same type of narrative that we tell sisters around the world. And it stops them from doing the very thing that they know in their souls that they can do. That type of narrative could have been the very thing that stopped her from being a VP. That type of narrative could have been the very thing that stopped her from going to law school and then becoming a prosecutor. We have to pour into sisters, especially in days like this, because the state of our country is not funny to me. And when you sit there embodying the very women that she is fighting for, because baby girl, she's fighting for you, and you make a joke like that, is a slap in the face to her sacrifices and the sacrifices of many other black women.
So how do we feel? Do we feel like a black person giving their opinion about how unrealistic that this motherfucker might be the president is somehow slapping the faces of black women? The little black girls, Kamal, we must think about them in their future.
I mean, I don't think that fucking woman with the glasses really said anything profound. It's like, yeah, if she was like, I'm kind of with the dude. I think he's being a little dramatic, obviously, but I'm with the guy, actually. I'm pro him. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Well, Kamal, let me
ask you.
ask you.
Always tell somebody they can't do some shit because you're goofy as fuck.
Now, Kamal, quick question. Have you ever like said something and a bunch of people like gave you criticism and you responded by completely changing your tune about it? Like a complete pussy?
I fucking hope not.
So you mean to tell me you've had like a take out there that people didn't agree with and they criticized you and you didn't just like completely delete any reference to you saying the original take and come up with a brand new one?
I'm guessing that's what this woman did.
Oh, yes. Change her tune immediately.
I'm voting for Kamala Harris 100%. I want to make that extremely clear. She 100% has my vote. But I
Did she say
do not
she
want to be
voted for her?
She says she's voting for her.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, does she not know the election has not been? Okay, got it.
I'm voting for Kamala Harris 100%. I want to make that extremely clear. She 100%.
Like, I just want to provide context. There's a lot of specifically black women who saw that original video. It was like, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up. There was also like a bunch of funny ass jokes about how you should just go back to being fat, you obese bitch. And this was like, oh. Because she used to be fat and now she's like slim and everybody like loves her now, which, you know, fat phobic. But
true, right? So she's famous?
Yes.
Got it.
For what? I don't know because I don't really follow TikTokers like that.
Yeah, I don't respect TikTokers either. They're fucking losers.
Whoa, bro. I'm trying to be a famous TikToker.
Then you're a loser too. Fuck you.
Well, at least you know.
Thought I was gonna fucking cuck out like she did. I doubled down.
It's not what these Discord DMs say, buddy. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Joe Biden, I need him to win. Ah! He
literally never said any of that.
Ignorant to the fact that she has adversities that a lot of people in her position will never face. She's a woman of color, and she's a woman. I remember when Obama was running for president in 2008 when I was in the 5th grade. I remember the race.
Bro, no, you don't.
Yeah, he won twice.
No, you don't. Bro, you were in the 5th grade. I was touching 4th grade. Like, bro, you don't remember that. Like,
yeah,
no.
Good point, too. Like, you really remember the temperature of the world when you were in 5th grade?
No,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
Like, you're lying.
And he won.
Like,
Terrible fucking example.
He fucking, like, right. He fucking won. It's like, you in the 5th fucking grade. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Racism that I saw. It almost enacted a civil war. And I just know that she's going.
Now, look,
What
I
is
don't
this
know.
bitch talking about?
I don't know if that's true or not. So maybe
A
it did.
civil war?
Maybe it
I think
did.
I would remember if we were almost at a civil war because Obama won.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't. I'm in the 4th and 5th grade. I'm not remembering that. Bitch, I'm watching Dragon Tales. Fuck, I look like paying attention to who's gonna be the president. Out your fucking frontal lobe.
To be on an uphill battle. But regardless of that, at least she has us. She has us. We can be the change that we want to see. We always have great ideas on Twitter and on TikTok and on Instagram. We make.
No, you niggas don't. Do I need to reference pink sauce? That idea was created by a nigga, and that didn't work.
Viral posts all the time.
Do I need to bring up
I
Atlanta
don't
and the
condone
veneer
this.
text?
I don't condone this. The what?
You didn't hear about this? The Atlanta is a very interesting place. You got a lot of innovative people there.
Got a bunch of fucking clowns.
Somebody is in Atlanta like trying to be a veneer tech, which is basically a dentist.
Right.
And I don't think motherfuckers understand. Like, I'm not trusting any of that. Like, I'm going to a licensed dentist. I'm not going to some motherfucker that has online classes on how to be a veneer tech. You out of your fucking mind.
A veneer tech, golly. Like a lash tech.
Yes, exactly.
That's like some
that.
boondock shit, bro. God damn.
I understand why Boondocks can't come back, but I just wish it would.
It needs to, bro. Fuck. I'm
It
so
can.
mad. They made the fucking show, but apparently Sony canned it because Aaron, the fucking creator, took too long to put the season out or some shit.
And then Witherspoon, may he rest in peace.
True.
Even when they were still gonna go with it, they didn't choose his son to be his voice actor. It's like, bro,
Right?
like,
That's blasphemous.
But none of that sees the light of day because we never vote. And we're up against a generation that never misses a vote. They vote for their local HOA. We don't vote for counties, senators, governors, representatives. Like, we don't vote for anything. So this is our opportunity to show up to the polls. make those fan cam numbers election numbers. Every person that liked a fan cam edit of Kamala Harris's silk press needs to vote. I need to see them numbers reflected at the polls. And listen, this could be a big screw you to Fanita, and y'all can guarantee that she gets in. If you want to do it despite me, I want that. I want that to happen. I want to be proven wrong. I just understand the adversities that she's going to have to face. But regardless of that, it may seem hopeless. And it may seem like, oh my God, it's a drop in the bucket. But if we all drop water in a bucket, the bucket overflows and we win and we finally get the change.
Or you have to deal with cleaning up a mess
That we want to see. We finally have a candidate that we can all get behind. And I just want to see y'all at the polls. Let's put our money where our mouth is. And for the people that have never voted, I know voting seems like this crazy big...
Come on, have you ever voted?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it as a black man?
Probably the same as most do.
Was it hard for you to vote?
No, it was pretty easy.
Mm.
I just walked up that bitch.
Press the button and left?
Yeah, I pressed some buttons and they gave me a sticker.
Mm.
Can seem kind of daunting, but actually it's really easy to register to vote. I'll put a link in my bio so you guys can register. Also, if you get anxious about being in crowds or you're nervous about going to the polls to vote in person, you can vote by mail-in ballot. So we really have no excuse. And also the deadline to register to vote is 15 days before the election, but it varies state to state, so you have to check that. But I'm putting the link in my bio. And
so brave. That's basically it. I just like how she felt like so emboldened in the first one. Like, hey, don't get your hopes up. But then because you got bitched at by damn near everybody, it's like, oh, let me come up with a more coherent statement. And she's still right. Kamala's got an uphill battle no matter how anybody slices this. And it's cool that y'all talking about 44,000 plus people in some Zoom meeting donating all this money. If you 44,000 plus a lot more fucking people don't go vote for Kamala, she's not winning. If Kamala don't get up here and promote a bunch of shit to you to make you believe in her that she's a viable option, she's not fucking winning. And don't do the shit that I'm seeing motherfuckers do, which is slightly talk about how black men don't like black women. No, don't do that. Promote voting. Yeah, they starting that conversation up.
Black men don't like black women, so you think they're gonna vote for Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Hey, they got black men there voting for Trump.
I mean, sure, but I don't think they were like, all right, I'm voting for Biden, and then Kamala's like, ooh, a black woman, no thanks.
Mm.
Like, what is that, like 4 people?
Mm.
There's no way.
Let me be honest, Trump won the election. I don't know what's gonna happen. I keep saying that shit. Everybody get mad. I ain't gonna say everybody. Some motherfuckers get mad at me when I say, I don't know who gonna win. All I've been saying since like the first month of this year, somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. One side gonna cheer, the other side gonna claim the other side cheated. It's a cycle that has gone on for a long time. But come on.
Yes,
you
sir.
and I, what are we?
Black.
Yes. Do you know that there's a word that, we can say that other people can't say based on race?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what that word is?
No, please enlighten me.
It's the word nigga. Casually known on the streets by people who aren't black, the N-word.
Mm.
Now, you're aware that in America, we have this thing called like free speech and First Amendment, right?
Yeah, technically.
And you understand that some people feel like their free speech and First Amendment is being taken away from them, right?
Sure.
Now, that's in America.
Mm.
You can imagine one's own shock and surprise, because as much as people like to fear that their free speech will eventually be taken away, you could be somebody being charged for using said word on social media.
What?
So for everybody who is in America talking about how your free speech is being taken away from you, you could be somebody dealing with Sweden and Newcastle football players, and you could also be black. A black woman has been charged after using the N-word in a tweet to another black woman. Jamelia Abdi, 21, great name, was having a discussion about a football match on Twitter on 27th August of 2023 and used the N-word to refer to black footballer Alexander Isak. I'm so pissed off. Let me get my hands on that fucking nigga, Miss Abdi, who lives in London, wrote. The Metropolitan Police called her in for questioning in December of 2023, and she was charged under the Communications Act of 2003 this month. Although no one was tagged in the post, the Metropolitan Police has alleged in documents seen by The Independent that the post conveyed a message which was indecent and grossly offensive for the purpose of causing distress and anxiety to the recipient or to any other person to whom intended. A Crown Prosecution Service spokesperson said, hate crime has a profound impact on victims and communities. Being from an ethnic minority background does not provide a defense to racially abusing someone. Our commitment to tackling these abhorrent crimes through fair and impartial prosecution is unwavering. The Code of Crown Prosecution states that it is more likely that prosecution is required if the offense was motivated by any form of prejudice against the victim's actual or presumed ethnic or national origin, gender, disability, age, religion or belief, sexual orientation, or gender identity, or if the suspect targeted or exploited the victim or demonstrated hostility towards the victim based on any of those characteristics. Abdi is due to appear in court on the 8th of August. Kamal, how do you feel about this as a black man
this
yourself?
Is why we fucking won the war. Europe is soft.
Oh my God.
Your whole fucking continent is fucking soft. Fuck that shit. That is so pussy. You guys are so pussy. Pussy ass country. Fuck that country. Pussy as shit. Lame as fuck. That country sucks. Fuck you.
Wow. Great
introspective. That's why your food sucks.
Wow. And their teeth are crooked. Wow.
True. That's also true, yeah. Fuck that shit, dude. That's crazy. Getting arrested for a tweet?
Very offensive.
She didn't even at the guy? Who's over here fucking scouring the net looking for bullshit like this?
Apparently people in the UK.
Whose job is that?
The Metropolitan Police.
Pussy. UK pussy.
Wow.
Yeah, heard it here first.
That's crazy. So
what about you?
Should we potentially be going to jail? Should I be going to jail for cursing out Russell Wilson for his really bad football season with my Denver Broncos and ruining my team worse than they already are?
Right? Like, damn, they could arrest me for my whole fucking YouTube channel.
Right. Jesus. Good thing I'm not in the UK. Good thing I'm in the United States of America, where all I have to deal with is dipshits who get mad if I say something they don't like.
Exactly. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't be doing as much traveling as I think. Fuck.
Right. Maybe I should just go be a Twitch streamer. Show my cleavage for some money.
Exactly.
Well, come on. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Leon. Well, I appreciate you. Shout out to your chat.
Yeah.
And fuck the UK. This shit's crazy.
Where can they find you, big guy?
You can't. I don't make videos. Don't watch me. I suck.
That's crazy. The man's got like this great YouTube channel. His name is The Quartering. It's like very. That's not his name. His name is FD Signifier. Like,
wow. KAHMAL. Just type that bitch into YouTube and hopefully I pop up.
I'm putting the link in the stream for these heathens to see.
Thank you.
He made a video about Drake. It got almost 1 million views. He made a Terrence Howard video 10 days ago. He's about to hit 60K subs. By the end of the year, he's going to get that fucking play button.
Let's go, dude.
He's fucking averaging some good gains. We love it.
Yeah, dude. The last 2 videos are doing good.
Yeah.
For sure.
He had a full confrontation based on his thumbnail with FD Signifier.
You were there.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, look,
you're in that video too, yeah. You
you
came in at the tail end, but you were there for the whole convo, I think.
And even your good man, fellow transphobe YouTuber Ruin Leon was on the scene for another conversation.
Bro, that was the first one.
That was not the first one.
The one on my main channel is. That's the first one. That's
No, I'm
the
talking
one
about
where we first talked to him.
I was talking about the second one. Where you got
There's
me
only
in
one on my
No,
channel.
I'm
Oh, you're
the
talking
other
about
one.
the in the posts and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And for as much as people want to pretend they hate FD Signifier, bro, it's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, he's a chill guy, dude. I hate to say it.
Wow. I'd have a cigarette with him if he were the one to type to consume cigarettes.
I don't smoke cigarettes because that's gross, but yeah.
Not cigarette, but like the cigar. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like
I'll go to
Cla-
MomoCon with him. Hang
Wow,
out.
I don't think. Didn't he go to DreamCon?
No, he went to MomoCon. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw him there. Remember I said that? And he's like, I gotta get a gun. You remember
That's
that?
cool. Yeah, he went to DreamCon. He met RDC World 1.
Oh, look at that.
Like, man. Swag indeed.
Oh, or was that Evo thing? Because I'm pretty sure they were both there.
I thought DreamCon was also a thing that's I thought that was happening.
It
right
is,
now.
but
I don't know. I don't know these people.
if that's recent, it was probably at Evo. Because that was that Tekken shit. I'm pretty sure they both competed in that. I know too much.
Right.
Fuck. Never mind.
Right.
But all right. Appreciate you. Shout out all the black people except for the ones I don't like. And you know, if you go to Europe, don't say nigga.
Mm-hmm. Don't say it at anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't say it aggressively.
Yeah.
Or even non-aggressively, because you never know.
Right.
Better safe than sorry.
So did FD Signifier ever do a video on Good Times? He made reference to watching it. I don't think he's made the video yet. I want him to make that video so bad. I remember seeing him. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fucking matter. He was late to talk about Kanye. Who gives a fuck?
That's fair.
Fuck. He could be late to talk about whatever the fuck he wants.
That's fair.
Oh, but I remember it was in his community note that he watched this shit, and I was so excited because I thought like in the next few days we'd get it, but fuck, it's been so long since then. It's like fuck, fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he drops it. Like, oh, here it is. He posted this a month ago. Hold on, let me put this shit back on the screen.
Television of all time.
This motherfucker. He only got through 15 minutes, but that's all he needs for an hour-long video. I am so excited. I need it. I don't give a fuck if he drops this shit 30 years from now. I need it.
You gotta remind him.
Next time he fucking invades your stream, I'll be sure to get in there, and I'll just tell him, where's the hour-long Good Times video?
Yeah.
And if he tries to deny it, matter of fact, let me screenshot this.
There you go.
Just in case he tries to deny that he ever made reference to it. All right, come on, get out of here. All that fucking yawning. Oy. And then there was me. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we did good. Good. 2 streams in like a 24-hour period. This one longer than the last one. It was pretty good. I think that was pretty good. But what else do we want to talk about? I know I made it sound like we were done, but are we? Are we really done? Firestream, may you have many more. I do. Well, let me tell you about myself, you know? I, at the beginning of the year, was like, you know what? Let's go nuts with the streaming. Like, let's stream as much as we possibly can. And I feel like I've done it. I've even made like a schedule on Twitch so that I can like be a little bit more consistent. I haven't streamed the past 2 days, but that's mainly because I was just tired. But tomorrow seems like a good opportunity to go crazy. Or today, not tomorrow. Seems like we could go crazy tomorrow. Because, I'm trying to get back in that NCAA. So, if you ever want to catch me on Twitch where I'm just vibing, playing games, Don't just tell me, oh, I don't like Twitch. I understand a few of you don't like Twitch. I'm pretty sure at least one of you is on Twitch, You can give me a cool little follow. I play games. On occasion, I will talk about a topic if I don't feel like transitioning over to YouTube to do it. And for anybody who's like, bro, why don't you just play the games on YouTube? Here's the thing. I just want to keep YouTube topic based. And then when I'm on Twitch, I could just game or kick. I could just game and vibe out. Unless something's there that I'm just like, fuck it. I could just do it here. You going to react to Kamala's first speech? She gave a speech already? So make a new YouTube and do a stream? No. I like my option better. Plus, I already got 3 fucking YouTube channels. So I'm not making a 4th one. We're done. We've capped our limit on YouTube channels. All right? You got the main channel with the goods. You got this channel where we come in and we dick around with topics and whatnot, and you see how truly ADHD my brain is. You got the cooking channel, which, I got to make some more shorts and make some more videos anyway. Just let me have fun. I'm not mad at anybody who's just like, nah, I don't fuck with Twitch. That's fine. That's fine. I'ma still promote my shit though. What games do I play? Helldivers, NCAA, Valorant, Fortnite, Fall Guys. Might touch Elden Ring just because, you know what? Fuck it, why not? And that's pretty much it. Congratulations on 5K. I didn't hit 5K yet. Like, I drastically did not hit 5K yet. Or I did hit 5K. Huh. Thanks for breaking that news to me. Shit. The way I was just fucking sitting here. The way I did it was just sitting here. Okay. I hit 5K. Yay! Yay! I hit 5K. Yay! But you know what's crazy? Tomorrow is going to be right back at 499. But I appreciate the momentary success of hitting 5K on a live stream channel. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Nah, I don't want to watch Kamala's fucking thing. I don't want to watch it. Sorry. I don't want to. Happy 5K, Mr. Leon. So who's gonna be the dipshit that unsubscribes and is like, happy 499K, Leon? How many? Who's gonna do it? Just go ahead and get it out the way. Just go ahead and let me know. Just go ahead. Take the pain away. She repeats words a lot. Today is the day. Is that our criticism? That people repeat words? That's not a good enough criticism, bro. I'm gonna lie to you. School teacher sentenced to 4 years in prison for having sex with a 14-year-old. Well, that's the typical run-of-the-mill stuff. If I could blue ball you all and cock tease you with content coming out in the next few days. Another story about adoption. You get $5 for hitting 5K minus taxes. I appreciate the 2. Oh yeah, and the Secret Service person everybody was criticizing resigned, which doesn't make her look good. Like, it doesn't make her look good. We got another story about adoption where a mother killed the adopted child, and you'll never guess how. By sitting on the child. A 12-year-old killed her cousin and tried to cover it up and should be tried as a fucking adult for that. I might do a double upload tomorrow or today because the Sonia Macy thing, I should have asked Kamala about that one. The Sonia Macy thing, like, really pisses me off because that's completely unjustified what the cops did to her. So, yeah. Say what? Oh, you would like for me to say it again? Oh, an adopted mother, a mother adopted a child, and because the child was, and I quote, getting fussy, she decided to sit on the said child, which ended up killing said child. Oh, and I keep saying child, it was a 10-year-old who probably weighed somewhere around 90 pounds, and the mother already outweighs the child by a significant amount. Try 340 fucking pounds. And you're just sitting on the child. And when asking if the child had had enough, consider that the child was faking it. Was faking, pretending to be dead. So yeah, that's what's coming up on the Ruin Leon YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that, you know, saying, yeah. So I'm guessing his ribs broke, punctured lung. And guess what? She's not going to jail for a long time. Or at least a long time that I would consider. Because, you know, a circumstance like that, I would say give her life. But that's not what she's getting. She's getting 6 years, which I think, you know, might be conspiratorial when I say this, is bullshit. I believe that that's bullshit. You know? We also, for anybody who like looks at all these stories about teachers fucking kids, and if you've ever said something along the lines of, we need more Catholic schools because this doesn't happen in Catholic schools, boy, I got some bad news for you. Because even the Catholic school teachers go ahead and peer at the children. Only 6? Yes. Only 6. Only 6. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Not good at all. No. Not good at all. No. No. But yeah. You know, that's it. I think we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy yourself? Did you enjoy being here? What did we learn? I haven't asked this question in a while. Class, what did we learn? What did we discover? The quota was reached. Oh, certainly. But what did we learn? Absolutely nothing. Oh, I think that's always like the hallmark here. You know what I'm saying? We learned that people suck. That's a good one. Saying the N-word is a abhorrent crime worse than rape. I don't know if we learned that one. And I don't think I could back you. I don't think I could back you behind that one. Don't be an idiot. That's good. That's good. We live in the darkest timeline. Pink hats are cool. That was good. We already knew that one. Stupidity has no limits. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Don't live in the EU. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but you know, I don't know about not living there. You know, I think we can all agree that Canadians suck. I'm only saying that because there's one Canadian here. I do this thing where I pick on Heckin because he's Canadian, and I myself have a rivalry with Canada, and it's because of that fucking bacon. Don't buy lolly, Natanya. You always come through with the good takes. You know what I'm saying? Except for that one time. Lolly bad. That's a good one. That's a good one. Canadian bacon is not bacon. The stream was good for the 20 minutes I was here. You're usually quite funny. See, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a great one. That's a great one. But I think we've all reached the point. People suck. Leon's going to complain next stream that he doesn't have 5K subs. He needs the funds to buy more fancy hats. I cut my hair. You're not going to see it for like the next 5 videos because I recorded these videos before I cut my hair. So, you know, get ready to see a new hairstyle, which is just me getting a haircut. I didn't actually cut the whole hair off. I still have like a majority of the fucking hats. I just don't put them on. I probably should. It'd be fun. Like, cause I still got like the bunny ear hat, the Deku ear hat. I still got that one. Follow Leon on Twitch. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know, I know a lot of you hate Twitch, you know, booby streams and whatnot. But you know what? Let me be the reason you give Twitch another chance. You know what I'm saying? Leon's the sexiest thing since Canadian bacon. I don't know if I can agree with that because Canadian bacon is not real, nor is it sexy. You know? You know? But in the meantime, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.